Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy.
Hey man, everybody watched the makeover. Nigga. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Everybody talking about what's going on the makeover. Shit. Lot of words. Oh yeah. Hey. A lot of tears on the YouTube streets, man. Lots of tears on the YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. Oh yeah. Oh. Hey. I hear a lot of crying every day, man. Hearing a lot of crying every day. I don't know. A lot of tears on the YouTube streets, man. Lots of tears on the YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. Hey, listen, it's gonna be a lot of motherfucking. A lot of tears on the YouTube streets, man. Lots of tears on the YouTube streets. Oh yeah. Hey.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Yeah, good morning. Shout out to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the makeover. You are now rocking with Sis, the King Wabbit, the broke celebrity. Shout out to the chat. Hey, I came to work, y'all.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
God damn it, I'm not, man. Shout out to the chat. We ain't playing. Got them boys scared out this motherfucker. Hey, we got a motherfucker scared. Hey, you talking about fucking niggas up. You talking about fucking niggas up. Hey, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. It's motherfucking bad out here, bro. Yeah. This one ain't going by. We got confirmation that Biz sexually abused Victoria. We got confirmation, man. Biz sexually abused them people. So we not going go no more. No more shall we go with that false narrative that was put out in 2023. No more with the lie that says that Raymond pled out to something about verbal, to something about suck my dick. No. We are never going to forget what Armando said, nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
We not going to forget that. We not forgetting that shit. All right, we gon' listen, that shit gonna be on our brain.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
I mean, that shit, I mean, listen, ain't nobody gonna forget that. Because what they want us to think is something else was said when Armando read the paperwork. They want, Armando read the paperwork, he damn sure did.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Tell that nigga address that. Hey, lies or not, react to that. React to that. These niggas over here reacting to Johnny Blaze video getting flagged and shit. God damn. Hey, lies or not. Boy, you niggas could never win running from all this smoke that I'm giving. Nigga, how you gonna be number one? How you gonna be number one running from all this motherfucking smoke, nigga? You think you could be number one while you running, nigga? You think you can ignore this smoke I'm giving you and be number one, nigga? Not possible, my nigga. Sound like you scared over there. Sound like they scared over there. Hey, Graperberry. Why did you sexually abuse them girls, boy?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Why you sexually abuse them girls, boy? Kwame, did you know that Biz sexually abused a 14-year-old? No, I didn't know that. Oh, well, let me show you.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
So there ain't no question of that. But what we found out is that Armando misrepresented the whole motherfucking paperwork, nigga. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I did the liberty and the justice of clipping up the paperwork. I did the liberty and justice of clipping up the paperwork all by itself, no filler, nigga. The funniest fucking thing about the paperwork is that the motherfucking, the replay that Armando re-uploaded was 12 minutes long. And he spent about 8 minutes talking, and the rest of the minutes was the paperwork. Well, in my video, it's only the paperwork. Only the paperwork, and that motherfucking video is 18 minutes long. Could you imagine that? My video is only the paperwork. I took out that extra breaking news announcement bullshit he added in there. I took that out, right? And the paperwork alone that Armando read was 18 minutes fucking long. Nah, nigga. No. Nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Because for some reason Armando was pushing that Biz did something verbal, and that's what he pled out to, and the motherfucking amendment was to amend to show that Biz did something verbal. But that's a lie, though, Armando. That's a lie, bro. Biz sexually abused them girls, right?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Shit. We got a nigga who sexually abused kids here, nigga. And for some reason, they didn't want us to understand what the fuck we was reading. Niggas gave us the amendment without the actual paperwork to see where we need to replace the words at, nigga. We didn't have the paperwork that showed where we supposed to follow the instructions and replace the words. Well, Armando had that and put that shit on private and re-released the video and left that motherfucking part out where he said the most important thing about what Biz pled out to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the plea agreement that Biz accepted.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Oh yeah, he did. He did that shit. He did that shit. So Biz touched them girls. He touched them. I'm very much convinced, because the thing about it is, sexual battery means you're guilty of sexual abuse. And it's with force or intimidation. When Armando read the first one, it actually does apply to Biz. Because when you read what sexual abuse is, it does apply to Biz. I said, God damn. Listen, y'all, I have to go back over some of this shit. Like, wait a minute. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, ladies and gentlemen. Sexual battery is sexual abuse. If you are guilty of sexual battery, without a doubt, you are absolutely guilty of sexual abuse. And sexual abuse is intimidation or force. Sexual abuse is intimidation or force, man. Biz sexually abused them girls. Intimidation or force was used, man. That's what he pled out to. Armando, what did Biz do again? What was the plea that Biz accepted?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Where's the tow truck? He couldn't have sexually abused them while he was in the tow truck. He couldn't have. What force would he been able to use in the tow truck? Where's Chris? Where the fuck is Chris, ladies and gentlemen? Where is him? Where is him? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. See, time out for these games, man. These things is too serious, and that boy be talking too much shit. For him to be lying like this and talking all this shit is absurd, and a slap to the face of any women who've been a victim of any fucking thing in their motherfucking life. And the fucked up thing about it is, people on the bus life side, you should be outraged because this is fuck shit, bro. Y'all niggas got kids, children, grandchildren, granddaughters, daughters. The lies this nigga tell without remorse should not be allowed. Because what if it was your kids? What if it was your kids, nigga? This nigga sexually abused them, pled guilty to the shit, and then as an adult, this motherfucker go around people and try to pretend like your kids did something to him wrong. Nah. No. When your parents knows that it wasn't no motherfucking tow truck that caused him to be in the company of your daughter. When your parents know that, to hear this nigga lie and make up a story about a tow truck, what would you think all these years later about this nigga? Would you think that he learned his lesson? Would you think that he's sorry for what he did? Or would you think 20 years later this nigga's still a piece of shit? If you was the parents of these kids, what would you think 20 years later when you listen to this fuck nigga lie about what happened 20 years ago? What would you think? Would you be like, damn, this nigga has been rehabilitated? Or would you realize that this motherfucker 20 years later is still a piece of shit, bro? That's the worst part about it. That's the worst part about it. What would make a fucking devil lie? What would make the devil fucking lie, nigga? Truth is hard to deal with. The truth is hard to deal with. The devil lying so much because he don't want the truth. The devil going all the way with this motherfucking lie, nigga, all the way. Why? The truth is worse, nigga. The truth is worse. Whatever the fuck you feel about the lie, nigga, that shit ain't as worse as the truth, nigga. And that's what it is with the boy. No matter how much you call him a fucking liar, that shit ain't as bad as finding out the truth, nigga. It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
In 2004, Kidz101 sexually abused a 14-year-old girl named Victoria, bro. In 2004, In 2004, Biz sexually abused 2 girls. Biz pled out twice to 2 different girls, nigga. That's why Brown Skin Lady kept saying he got 3 cases of sexual offenses. He does. Biz got 3 sex offense cases, man. 3.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
This nigga literally got the same exact paperwork with 2 different victim names, nigga, where he had to sign twice, nigga. He had to sign the one for Victoria, and the nigga had to sign the one for motherfucking Shakira, bro. That nigga pled guilty for both of them girls for sexual abuse, my nigga. Lord have mercy. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. The boy pled guilty for both them girls for sexual abuse, my nigga. Hey, what they said about Victoria?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
They kept wanting us to say that, oh, Biz proposed that to get fondled or get some head. No, nigga, that's not what they said. Armando, could you please remind the people what Biz pled guilty to?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Nigga, we not gonna pretend, nigga. We are not going to pretend, Armando, no more. Shall we go with the lie? where you misrepresented what you read. Armando must have forgot that this is what he's supposed to be saying. The minute he finished reading all that shit, he's supposed to now continue on and let the people know that Biz admitted to sexually abusing those girls. Armando's supposed to say that the amendment was changed to make sure that people know that it wasn't a proposition, that it was actual sexual abuse, which is by force or intimidation, where he touched those motherfucking girls. He physically touched those girls. He touched their clothing or he touched their body part. Nigga, fuck out of here. They changed it from him talking to something physical like sexual abuse.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Armando, it's crazy how you forgot that this is what you were supposed to be saying. You kept on saying that Biz proposed to get some head from them little girls. That is a lie, sir. Biz pled out to motherfucking sexually abusing those girls. As a matter of fact, you said it.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
All right. Fuck it. You must have forgot you said it, but now you remember, right? The problem is, why did you keep this motherfucking part of the video away from the people for me to have to 2 years later, nigga? 2 years later, I'm clearing this shit the fuck up, nigga. Derek, let them say Armando proved some shit again about the Biz case in Virginia, and we shutting that shit the fuck down. That's a lie.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry
We
did
shutting that shit the
sexually
fuck down.
abuse Miss Victoria.
These niggas can no longer go nowhere in this motherfucking sector and say Armando showed that Biz was innocent. Or Armando showed that Biz did something with verbal. That's a lie. Armando showed that Biz sexually abused them girls. Thank you, brother. Salute to Armando, because Armando showed that Biz sexually abused them girls. He proved it, nigga. Armando proved it beyond a reasonable doubt that Biz admitted it and took the plea deal with the amendment to make sure that you understand that he did not propose a bitch-ass thing. As a matter of fact, beyond a reasonable doubt, that nigga sexually abused. No if, no and, no buts. And that was proven by Armando.
The evidence is going to show
That Armando already made it clear that Biz admitted to sexually abusing those girls. The fucking plea deal is for Biz abusing those girls sexually, sexual abuse. Armando brought that shit to light. The question is, why did he motherfucking hide it after he's the one who revealed it? Armando brought this to light. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the fact that you did this shit. But the problem is, it's almost like you forgot what you read, because you didn't want to say no more that Biz sexually abused those girls. But they did. They did. It happened, okay? That boy was 22 years old and pled guilty to sexually abusing those girls. 22 years old. And he pled guilty to sexual abuse. Not because he verbalized any fucking thing. As a matter of fact, they amended the motherfucking words just so that we can be clear that he ain't proposed shit. They amended the words, and they want you to delete the word propose and put something that's more official, more confirming. He didn't propose, he sexually abused. That's the correction. The correction is that version that Biz telling you about verbally is a lie, because the fucking paperwork said that he sexually abused.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry, did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
That's what the plea agreement was amended to. It wanted to make sure that they took out the words proposed that so that nobody could say that Biz proposed anything with his words. And they wanted to replace it with something more definite, like sexual abuse, so that there is no confusion whether he's being accused or admitted of anything. That nigga said he did that shit. Replace the words. Replace the words. And Armando, thank you, because you did replace the words. Armando read that shit how it was supposed to be amended. And when he read it the way it was supposed to be amended, this is how it sounded.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Exactly. They put those words instead and gave it to that nigga to sign, and he signed that instead. He signed that instead. That's what he signed 2 times for 2 different girls. Sexual abuse? Let's go through sexual abuse. Good.
At Draco_TBH donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Whatever they said, he did that shit. Double exclamation
He did
mark
that
emoji,
shit. Shout out to Draco.
100 emoji.
Yeah, that boy
rolling
did
on the
that shit. He
floor
guilty.
laughing emoji. Smiley face emoji.
He guilty. He's guilty. Listen, y'all fucked up. Y'all been going on for damn near 2 years lying, saying Armando vindicated Biz, but that's a motherfucking lie. Armando actually put Biz in the fucking dirt.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Listen, Armando put that nigga in the fucking dirt, nigga. That's what Armando did. Shout out to Armando, nigga. Shout out to Armando. I never seen this fucking paperwork, nigga. I didn't even know Armando body bagged this nigga Biz. Armando body bagged this nigga Biz. And that's why I see he was gonna be. Kevlo, this is what he was gonna give you. He was gonna give you this, Kevlo. He was gonna give you this. He'd have been like, yo, listen, man. That nigga did sexual abuse, bro. That shit wasn't about no motherfucking verbal nothing. Look, right here. Where they amended it, look. That nigga Biz, yeah, he touched them girls somehow. He probably grabbed their ass, grabbed their booty, or tried to touch their breast, or rubbed up against them, or something like that. He did some creep shit. He definitely did some creep shit, and the girls ain't like it. You know what I mean? So here it go. Yeah, they said to take the stuff out about him proposing anything and put that he sexually abused them. Yeah, you could use this against that nigga. Yeah, I took this down and nobody else got it. So, yeah, I still got it. So I could. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on. Armando knew Biz is in the dirt, nigga. He just know that niggas ain't had this part. Oh, Armando just knew niggas ain't had this part.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Armando. You remember now, Armando? Biz did sexually abuse Victoria. Listen, ain't nobody gonna debunk shit right here, nigga. There's nothing to fucking debunk. Y'all fucked up. There's nothing to debunk. You fucked up. All y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Let me hear a nigga say Armando vindicated Biz when he read. Man.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
You can't fix this, nigga. This one can't fix. This one can't undo button on this one. Ain't no undo button on this one. This one, they fucked up. Armando gave the wrong information after he read the right information, and he spread the wrong information after giving the right information. But we got the right information. Time out for that false information that's been going around, nigga. We know Biz sexually abused, nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
I dare that nigga to say he ain't sexually abused nobody. I dare that nigga who motherfucking took the agreement after they amended it to sexual abuse. I dare him say he ain't sexually abused them girls. That nigga, that nasty motherfucker. That nasty motherfucker. Boy, you was a nasty motherfucker. You was a nasty motherfucker, bro. Because this nigga rather us believe that he just said something. It's like, bro, everything didn't make sense. And we understand why. And the fucked up part about it is Armando already read the fucking paperwork that put Biz in the fucking dirt. And these niggas act like that's not what they read, bro.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
But he did. But he did. And you know why he took that plea? Because to sexually abuse a 14-year-old only get a year in jail. Oh, and it's a misdemeanor. Oh.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Do you understand why Biz was okay with the plea? Because to sexually abuse a 14-year-old is only a misdemeanor and you get about a year in jail. That's why he hangs on the fact that I'm not a felony. I'm not a felony. I got the misdemeanor that let you motherfucking sexually abuse 14-year-olds. That's only a misdemeanor. Sexually abusing a 14-year-old is only a misdemeanor. So what? What y'all talking about? Y'all acting like he did something wrong. What's wrong with y'all? He was 22 years old and all he did was sexually abuse a 14-year-old. What's so bad about that? I mean, he made a mistake. Oh, two girls. He sexually abused two girls, two underage girls. It's only a misdemeanor. What's so wrong with what Biz did? First of all, y'all making it seem like it's a big deal. To sexually abuse a 14-year-old when you're 22 years old is only a misdemeanor. Listen to the fuck shit this nigga been saying all this time. Let's replace this nigga words with what he really been saying all this fucking time. So what? To sexually abuse a 14-year-old is only a misdemeanor. Y'all acting like I got a felony. You niggas acting like I got a felony. Shit. All I did was sexually abuse a 14-year-old. That's a misdemeanor. You guys acting like I got a felony. Listen to the monster.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
When you think about what this monster has been saying this whole fucking time, this nigga has really been saying that him sexually abusing a 14-year-old is not a big deal because it's not a felony. Well, let's take a look at this shit. Let's take a look at this shit for real, man. Like, think about the mindset of the shit that we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the mindset of the shit and things that we got going on here. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat. Lord of mercy. So now, look at this. In Virginia, sexual battery is a serious offense defined as the sexual abuse of a person against their will. That's what Biz pled out to. Through force, intimidation, or rules. There is no other option for it to be sexual battery, bro. It has to be. See, I didn't understand that it has to be one of those. I didn't understand that something as casual as verbally saying something is not as simple as what this is saying. They saying if Biz verbally did anything with those girls, it was a threat, nigga. They saying if Biz verbally said anything to those girls, based on what he fucking played out to, if he said anything to those girls, it was a threat the way he said it. You hear me? Or it was intimidation the way he said it. That's what he played out to. But look at this. A serious offense, bro. Sexual battery is a serious offense, and it's a class 1 misdemeanor. A serious fucking offense, and it's a misdemeanor. And you see how this devil plays with words? This devil make it seem like misdemeanors ain't serious. But right here it tells you that this misdemeanor is a serious offense. But while y'all making a big deal, y'all acting like I got a felony, nigga. You got a class 1 misdemeanor, nigga. That's a serious offense, boy. You see what he's been doing? You see what this nigga been doing? This man has been downplaying his charge by trying to say that it's a misdemeanor as if that makes it less egregious, my nigga. He's been doing that for years. I can't make this shit up. Listen, with this understanding, I can't believe, nigga, that this is what this nigga been doing, bro. I'm so, like, bro, nigga, this is what these things really mean. And he has this understanding. He just know that we don't. Nigga, I ain't been to jail. I ain't been all through the system to know how exactly what these things mean. Like, nigga, you know, nigga. You done been all through this motherfucking system, nigga. But you know not to go to jail. They're gonna beat the fuck out of you, boy, you fucking pedophile sex offender. This boy was to touch that yard, boy, they'll beat the fuck out of him, nigga. Nigga have to stay in protective custody. Shout out to Bernard98. He said, damn, so you telling me Biz is a teenage lover and he abuses them too? That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. But the worst part about it is how deceiving, deceptive, and conniving this fucking nigga is. Trying to make it seem like what he got charged with and what he fucking accepted isn't as bad. Like, nigga, this misdemeanor that this nigga accepted is a terrible misdemeanor to accept, my nigga. Terrible misdemeanor. But listen to how he downplayed it all this time. Shout out to Distracted One.
Kidz101 donated $5 through Super Chat. We appreciate you, sis, taking time and helping reveal truth to the people.
Shout out to Distracted One. She said, we appreciate you, sis, taking time and helping reveal truth to the people. This shit right here, this shit is beyond absurd because I didn't realize that they was misrepresenting that bad. Like, god damn, this is terrible, y'all. Y'all look real, y'all niggas look sick. Y'all look sick. Y'all look sick, bro. Because this was a cover-up. This was a cover-up, ladies and gentlemen. They covered this shit up, bro.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Listen, I'm in shock. This shit is crazy. It's crazy. So they didn't take the time to look into none of this shit? Like, bro, in Virginia, sexual battery is a serious offense defined as sexual abuse of a person against their will through force, threat, intimidation, or ruse. That's the definition of sexual abuse. Well, not, ow! 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 They said sexual battery is defined as the sexual abuse of a person against their will through force, threat, intimidation, or ruse, bro. That's the misdemeanor this nigga has been bragging about only having. You know how Ronald said only a sex offense? This nigga been saying it's only a misdemeanor. This nigga been saying it's only a misdemeanor, bro. Where it describes sexually abusing somebody against their will through force, threat, intimidation, or ruse.
The evidence is going to show.
And that nigga been referring to this as only a misdemeanor. this hoe for every fucking time, bro. I'm sick. I'm sick. Not after realizing that this nigga really.
At this one donated $5 through Super Chat. I wanna know, was the payout worth the attempted cover-up? What you do in the dark.
Shout out to Distracting One. She said, I want to know what was the payout, the attempted cover-up, what you do in the dark, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All I'm saying is this was too blatant, and Armando, you messed up. You messed up. Because you made sure not to put out the most important part when you put the shit back up. That was very, very telling. And you did that announcement in the middle of the shit. And you knew you was going to do that before you even did it. You said it. You, nigga, before you even read the paperwork, nigga said, I got an announcement to make. And then made that announcement and told people to apologize to Biz. And he ain't fucking raped nobody and none of that shit. I said, ain't this a bitch? And then goes on to read the paperwork and says this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
And then goes on to say, yeah, so it shows Biz ain't touched nobody. I said, what the fuck? Bro, after reading this shit, after reading this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
After reading this nigga said, so here we see, ladies and gentlemen, that Biz ain't touched nobody. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? We not doing that no more. This shit done, bro. It's over with. We done with that shit. We not doing that no more. You niggas look bad doing this type of shit, bro. You niggas look sick, bro, doing this type of shit. Y'all niggas got children and grandchildren, and playing with this type of shit like that is danger, nigga. Some of you niggas old already. Y'all niggas don't got much time left fucking around playing these games and sinning like this and believing in God, nigga. Y'all playing. Y'all playing. I would have left this shit alone before I did that type of shit, bro. I would have left this shit alone before I cursed my fucking children with these type of crosses and demons, nigga, trying to defend this type of motherfucking devil, nigga. I wouldn't put those type of bad energy on my motherfucking grandchildren and my children by trying to defend these type of devils and demons, bro. It's gonna bring curses onto me. It's gonna bring curses onto my children, bro. It's crazy, bro. Shout out to Miss Eve. Shout out to Miss Eve. Miss Eve gifted 5 memberships to the Wabbittube Clips channel. Philly OT was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. RLC was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. FEB19 was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. YouTube Patrol was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. Scissors Cooler was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. Shout out to Mrs. Eve for those gifted memberships. She was gifted a membership by Miss Eve. Make sure you tell her thank you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shit, ridiculous, man. I can't make this stuff up. We're not playing these games no more, man. We're not playing these games no more, man. This class 1 misdemeanor is a serious sexual offense, man. We can't have these niggas saying shit like it's only a misdemeanor. It sounds sick, bro. You got to look at a nigga like, so you saying sexually abusing a 14-year-old is not a problem because it's a misdemeanor, my nigga? You saying it's no big deal because it's a misdemeanor. Like, this is the shit this nigga's been saying. Like, yo, this shit gotta be, this shit gotta be offensive. You feel me? To anybody who's been a victim of any fucking thing like this, bro, this gotta be offensive to hear a nigga who was 22 years old when he sexually abused 2 girls say that it was only a misdemeanor, bro. That shit got it like, bro, these nigga, this shit hit different now. A lot of this stuff hit different now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit hit different. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I can't make this stuff up, man. I can't make this stuff up. Now, listen. Sometimes some things we got to stop playing, right? So all jokes aside, all shit talking aside, all that shit about who we like and all that shit, let's put that shit to the side for a second, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. Let's just be serious for a second. This shit don't look good, bro. This shit don't look good how this man has been downplaying this type of shit for this time. And when you think about the words that he's saying, like, bro, sexually abusing a kid, it's to the point to where, damn, we all thought that it was just something verbal. Friends and foes, enemies and motherfucking people that fuck with me are like, let's just talk for a second, y'all. All of us thought that it was something verbal, and they've been pushing that shit for the longest to both sides. But in this understanding, they want us to take out the verbal part. The instructions of the court wants us to take out the verbal part and put sexual abuse wherever it says verbal, wherever it says propose, to anything that had to do with verbal. They said take the verbal part out and replace it with sexual abuse, and then read it over, bro. And this is what it reads when you take out the verbal part. Remember, Biz wants us, friends and foes, people who fuck with me and people that hate me, just put all that bullshit to the side for a second. The court want us to take out anything that has to do with verbal, like propose, and replace it with sexual abuse, y'all. And then they want us to read it over. And Armando's about to read it right now. And this is what it's going to say.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
And now this is how we got to read it, y'all. This is how the courts want us to read it. Both sides. That shit hit different, bro. Friends and foes. That shit hit different, bro. Like, the court don't want us to fucking think about it as verbal, bro. The court want us to look at this nigga like they want us to look at it as he sexually abused, nothing verbal. So to think that this nigga want us to go with the shit that the court don't want us to go with. He want us to go with the version that the courts told us not to go with. And Armando's been going with the version that the court told us not to go with this whole fucking time. I'm talking about friends and foes. People that fuck with me and people that hate me. The court want us to read it this way, bro.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Armando never read it this way again. After reading it this way, he never read it the way the court ordered ever again. Instead, he reverted back to the way it was originally before they amended it. And that's the version he's been telling us is what we've been seeing the whole fucking time. And that's not true. Friends and foes. Friends and foes, bro. We have not been reading the version, the amended version that the court want us to read. We've been reading the version that Armando and Biz want us to read, where they do not make the amendments. And Armando deliberately did not put this in the replay. I don't know why, but he didn't. And he's never repeated these words ever again, but these are the only words we have to say when it's time to talk about Biz's plea deal. Well, what did Biz plead out to? Well,
about the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse.
No more propose that. No more he only did something verbal. We can't do that no more. Both sides, friends and foes, we cannot, bro. We gonna look real bad. And you gotta look into yourself on this one. You gotta look into yourself on this one. How much do you hate Sis that you are willing to deny this type of shit that's bigger than me and Sis? Bigger than me and you, bigger than every fucking thing, because this is some shit with children. And at the end of the day, this shit is documented. So how much do you hate me that you can say that this man did something verbal when the courts amended it and he admitted to it? He took the plea deal to the amendment, knowing that it was only a misdemeanor to sexually abuse. It's all right, go back to hating me now. Go back to hating me now. I just want to tell y'all that. I just want to say that to y'all. This shit crazy, bro. Like, I ain't know this nigga that bad, bro. You know what I mean? I know he lied, but god damn, this nigga terrible, man. This nigga terrible, because to think of what he possibly did. So I mean, it's only but so much possibilities, or else it would be a different charge. It's only but so much possibilities, or else it would be a different charge. They're charging them based on what they can prove. Shout out to Uncle L. Shout out to Uncle L. Uncle L just gifted 5 memberships to the Wabbittube network. Lord of mercy. Who's this? The Truth was gifted a membership by Uncle L. Shout out to Uncle L. If you got gifted a membership by Uncle L, make sure you tell him thank you. Shit's ridiculous, bro. That to us.
At that just donated $4.99 through Super Chat. But they were so outraged about property damage. Their level of stupidity is amazing on that side.
While a nigga there with a class 1 misdemeanor talking the most shit, talking about y'all ain't gonna speak on this, y'all ain't gonna speak on this. Like, nigga, you got sexual, nigga, did you know that?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Nigga, anything you say, like, bro, you sexually abused the little girl, my nigga. What the fuck he gonna say? He gonna sue you? That's what he gonna say? You slandered? That's what he gonna say? Like, boy, at this time, nigga, everybody willing to challenge you. You sexually abused them girls, nigga. Like, we can put sexual abuser, Biz101, nigga. You can't do shit about that. That's an absolute truth, nigga. On right hand of God, that's the truth. Or else you got to take back your plea, nigga. So if you ain't sexually abused, then why you took the plea? Listen to the logic of a nigga who already took a plea deal for a rape case, right? Well, he already was guilty of certain things, and he already confessed, right? In the Connecticut case. So what he said, he was guilty of coercion, guilty of assault third, guilty of unlawful restraint. So he took the plea deal. All right, so what you was guilty of in here where you took the sexual abuse plea, nigga? That's how you get him. That's how you get him. Ain't nothing in here you want to be guilty of, but you guilty of one of them, nigga. Nigga, ain't nothing in this sexual abuse thing, in the sexual battery thing, you want to be guilty of, nigga. Nothing, not one thing in this motherfucker, but you took the plea, nigga. So what did you feel you was guilty of when you took that plea, boy? What did you feel? Like, come on, he ain't stupid. You know what he did. It's something physical. It's something physical. Now, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Something, boy, terrible. Boy, terrible. Now, initially, they said proposed that to fondle on him. Them niggas made the amendment to change that shit, bro. Them niggas made an amendment to change that shit, man. Shit was crazy. Now, you know what it is, right? Witness statements and the witnesses coming back to court, new stuff being found out, and they like, yo, bro, you're not gonna be able to beat this nigga. That's the case. Like, he wasn't gonna be able to beat it. And then the bombshell came within the last 3 months of the case. They found out about Connecticut. And he's such a liar, right? See, Biz has the paperwork, and so do Armando. So I know now that they know exactly what I'm talking about. And boy, these niggas is conniving. Armando helped Biz by not showing the shit, and Biz been lying ever since because he know Armando got it. So, so how can he deny the truth and other fake? This right here is the worst one yet. Like this, this was bad. This was bad because y'all niggas try to cover up some shit where this nigga sexually abused a little girl, bro. Y'all try to cover that type of shit. Like, y'all try to change the narrative on some shit. Like, why? Who is this nigga to y'all? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all crazy. My reputation I'm not souring my reputation for this nigga. You crazy, man? Y'all niggas. Don't make no fucking sense. Man taking plea deals for this type of shit. Plea deals at 22 years old. And then at 40 years old, it's not a felony. I don't got a felony. Like, nigga, you got a serious motherfucking sex offense charge, nigga. And all he cared about is that it's a class 1 misdemeanor leading up to 12 months in jail. This nigga, look at the things that he be trying to use. If it was so bad, then why I wasn't locked up for so long? Why, if I did something so wrong, why they didn't give me, why they didn't, and they'd be like, yo, bro, but look what it is you did. He making it seem like this shit ain't bad, bro. He's saying words like, if what he did was so bad, then how come he wasn't in jail for that long and all that? Because, nigga, according to that law, motherfucking sexually abusing a little girl is only 12 months in jail. A nigga like you don't mind doing that, clearly. Like, look at how his mind rationalizes shit. If it was that bad, they would have gave him more time. Really? Nigga, you don't see it's a serious offense, and it's nigga, like, bro, they giving niggas 12 months for that shit. And it's a serious offense. That nigga was like, well, shit, they only giving 12 months. It can't be that bad. Like, this is how this nigga brain operate. This nigga brain operate like that. Like, so he's like a fax. He's like a fax over feelings. It's possible that he touched this girl's ass or squeezed them girls' butt. That's sexual abuse. You feel me? But definitely, and if he told him suck his dick, it wouldn't have been sexual abuse, because to tell him suck his dick is not by force, right? So if he told him suck his dick, that means he was being real forceful with it, real threatening with it, real intimidating with it. You know what I mean? So, like, we can't keep doing this shit. Like, this right here, we can't play. We can't play with. And this is why this nigga cannot be honest. Who's Chris? Listen, the Kwamites don't like the fact that I be right about this shit so much that they not gonna ask him about Chris. They'll tell him some shit like, ignore me. Ignore me? This ain't to ignore me at this point. This should raise you niggas' alarms. If you are a Bust Life supporter and this shit don't raise your alarm to make you want to ask Biz a fucking question, then nigga, shame on you. Look at your kids and tell them you really don't give a fuck about shit like this. If you are a Bust Life supporter and you don't want to know the answers to these questions, and then let this nigga say this type of stuff to you about it's only a misdemeanor and all that type of shit, and then you find out, like, this shit should bother you. This shit should bother you, okay? This man has been lying through his teeth, and they've even lied about the paperwork, my nigga. My God, they lied about the paperwork, bro. They lied about what the paperwork said, my nigga. Armando read that shit and then motherfucking changed the whole narrative and started making up a whole new motherfucking narrative by the time he was done that was different to what he really read.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Like, I cannot understand. See, this is the thing, right? When we supported Biz, we needed answers, nigga. He couldn't just say something and we hope that it was good enough because we don't want him we don't want what they're saying about him to be the truth. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how bad it hurt. Give me the truth, nigga. Give me the fucking truth. And Biz wasn't trying to give us that, and we treated that nigga accordingly, right? What did they do? They realized he was lying, and then they was like, man, we got to do something. We got to figure out a way. We got to figure out a way. And they trying to get you, Biz. We going to see how we can. You know what I mean? It's like, God damn, bro. I watched Kwame Brown stop his own people from asking legit questions, nigga. I watched Kevlo fall in line because Kwame spoke. I watched Rodney fall in line because Kwame spoke. I watched Jay Thomas fall in line because Kwame spoke, bro. I watched that shit, my nigga. Knowing that they knew other... Nigga, Kevlo knew. He said it and fell right in line because Kwame spoke. Rodney knew. He said it and fell right in line because Kwame spoke, bro. Stuff that we was not letting go, them niggas let that shit the fuck go because Kwame spoke, bro. To the point to where niggas tried to motherfucking make sexual abuse into something verbal, my nigga. Into Biz asking or telling somebody to suck his dick. And then downplay sexual abuse to where it doesn't have nothing to do with force and threat or intimidation. Downplay sexual abuse to where it's no longer as egregious as it is. Turn sexual abuse into some verbiage, into a verbiage that is not motherfucking threatening or intimidating. That's what they tried to do. They literally tried to turn sexual abuse into something that's not intimidating or threatful. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, and tell niggas to give Biz an apology because they was wrong for saying that he did something through force, threat, or intimidation when the very fucking plea he took is defined as force, threat, intimidation. How can you do that to intelligent people? How is intelligent people how do they allow something like this to happen when the words is right there? Like, you telling me that you could read something yourself and somebody else could read it to you and now the shit read different? Now it reads different? Then clearly they comprehension must be better than yours then. I guess when they read it, it makes more sense. Because for the life of me, I realized immediately when Armando misrepresented what the shit said. He just read what it really said and then went right back to propose that. That stood out to me immediately. I was like, wait, you're not supposed to use propose that anymore because you just read that you're supposed to take out propose that. And he kept on doing it. That stood out to me the first time I seen it. I said, wait. Just like, look at the little things that stand out to me. I heard this nigga say 30 pages in one video. Now I'm hearing him say 60. Shit like that stands out to me, nigga. Like, wait, nah, hold on, wait. So these niggas overlook shit like this. I said, wait, look, nigga, I hear it and immediately I'm like, wait, the nigga said 60, bro. Y'all ain't hear him say 30 before? And the Kwamites don't hear none of this type of shit and they be right there. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? My ears heard it the first time. My ears, it don't take 2 years for my ears to hear some shit and then realize what it means. I heard it the first time. How y'all ain't hear it? Man, I'm, nigga, yo, fool me once, fool me twice, nigga. Come on now. At some point, you gotta realize these people they know what they hearing. They understand, and they still covering it up. They still lying, bro. You can't make all these mistakes that much times, bro. To where y'all telling me y'all ain't hear none of this shit none of the times every fucking time? But y'all can hear every fucking slip up anybody else do. But y'all ain't hearing none of this shit none of the times? None of the times? Man, something wrong. Nah, they playing in your face, y'all. These niggas be covering up when these niggas is wrong. They be covering up when these niggas is getting exposed. They covering it up. They covering it up. But I'm here to say time out for that shit, nigga. Time out for that shit, nigga. Biz is no longer allowed to say that Armando motherfucking vindicated shit or Armando proved shit about his innocence. That's a lie. As a matter of fact, Armando put that nigga in the dirt.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Armando put that nigga in the dirt and then try to fix the shit. Put the boy in the dirt and then try to fix it. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Well, shit. I hope it was good while it lasted. That shit done now. All that shit is over with. Ain't a nigga in this motherfucking sector could say that Armando motherfucking vindicated Biz, because that's false. As a matter of fact, Armando put Biz in the fucking dirt.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Yeah. I don't know what we talking about these days. The class 1 misdemeanor is defined as sexual abuse against the will of the complaining witness achieved through force, threat, intimidation, or ruse. That's what he did. That's enough to get you on a sex offender list, okay? You see what the consequences is? Can include probation, restitution, no contact orders, and potentially registration on the sex offender registry. Look at it. We got a misdemeanor that tells you right there you going on the fucking registry, nigga. He ain't know that. He knew. Look at this, right? Look at this. You telling me that in the motherfucking definition and shit, it lets you know, like, yo, it tells you, boom, the consequences to this misdemeanor is even sex offender registry. So you telling me that they ain't discussed this with him? Are you telling me that they did not discuss all of these? Like, you stop playing with me, nigga. As a matter of fact, he signed a document that said that his lawyer discussed all this shit with him. Because in the document, it says that none of this shit was hidden from you. Your lawyer discussed all this shit with you, and then you sign, right? And when you look at the case and you look at the charges and all that, like, it tells you all this shit. So you telling me your lawyer did not discuss all this shit with you? And then what you gonna say? No? Well, why did you sign it then? If he didn't why did you say yes, he discussed all this stuff with you? That's what your signature equals. Your signature on that paper is yes, that you understand all this shit right here that I'm reading, nigga. Your lawyer let you know all this shit right here. That's what the yes that you signed when it said that your lawyer told you and explained all this shit to you and nobody forced you to, like, nigga, that's what the yes includes. It includes that you know all this shit right here too, nigga. Stop playing with me. Now, nigga, what you think Biz's lawyer gonna say if Biz said, nah, he ain't tell me that? Then the lawyer gonna be like, nigga, I told that nigga all of that. He was just glad that it was only probation. He was just happy that he didn't have to go to jail. He ain't care about none of that other shit. That's what his lawyer gonna say. That nigga lawyer gonna be like, man, he was so happy that they said that he wouldn't have to do jail time. He said, he said he don't give a fuck about none of those other consequences. So stop playing, bro. Stop playing. It's only a misdemeanor that can get you on the sex offenders registry. Remember how? Listen, look how bad the boy is. Hey, listen, Biz, you's a bad fucking devil. I ain't gonna lie. Biz, you's a bad little fucking devil, and that's that white boy in you, nigga. Look how sick this fucking little monster is, right? The nigga had people believing that misdemeanors can't get you on the registry. That's how bad he downplayed the shit. He downplayed it to the point to where it sounded like he knew that he couldn't be on the registry with a misdemeanor. Nigga, people started trying to make sense of, well, damn, how he on the registry? Remember, I heard Kev Low. Kev Low done been to jail and questioned the shit. That Kev Low, the nigga fucked you up, nigga. He was able to pass, he was able to get by to you that it's a misdemeanor to make you even question, well, how come you on the registry? Kev Low was over there like, nigga, it gotta be a felony. It gotta be a felony. Kev Low didn't even realize that misdemeanor could get you. The nigga played on our ignorance of the fucking law and shit, bro. Most of us ain't got sex offender charges. We don't know how this shit go. He knew that. He played with niggas. He made niggas question whether or not, well, shit, well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Well, how come you on the registry? It's only a misdemeanor. That nigga made people start thinking like that, nigga. That's a serious devil, bro. That's a serious motherfucking devil, bro. To make people question that shit. Nigga, and mind you, you think that he didn't know that even if he didn't have the fucking Connecticut case, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. The way this nigga downplayed his misdemeanor, people concluded that the Connecticut case had to play a part in why he ended up on the registry, bro. That's how bad he did us, my nigga.
It's because they're easy to beat. Yes. I mean, you gotta admit, my people are pretty starstruck. They are watching you right now and know better than to type in this chat. Mike might know how to fall in line, says.
It is what it is, man. Shout out to Kwamlo. Kwamlo said it is because they're easy to beat. Yes. I mean, you gotta admit, my people are pretty starstruck. They are watching you right now and know better than to type in this chat. My Kwamites know how to fall in line, says. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He was just glad he got away. That's a fact, man. I'm telling you, this shit. When you think about the levels of this shit, man. When you think about the levels of this type of shit, like, bro, the man made us conclude that Connecticut must have been involved in this case because of how much he downplayed the misdemeanor to where we even considered that it can't only be this charge that got him on the list. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This charge alone gets this nigga on the fucking list. We didn't know, bro. Look, y'all. The charge alone that he pled guilty to, that alone could get him on the fucking list. And guess what? He lied to us, and he played it on the tape where he told those girls he had to register. So he fucking knew he had to register, right? But not only that, he would have had to register anyway without that Connecticut shit, bro. Without the Connecticut shit, he still would have been potentially on the list, bro. Him admitting guilt to what he admitted guilt to the sexual abuse, could have still got him on the list. The man was making it seem like this crime alone couldn't have got him on the list because it's just a misdemeanor, bro. But look at this misdemeanor. This terrible fucking misdemeanor that this nigga been playing and trying to downplay to us is a misdemeanor that put you on the fucking list, bro. This is what this nigga been doing to us, bro. Friends and foes, nigga. And the people that like him don't want to do this type of deep dive. The people that like him do not want to do this kind of deep dive because you're going to side-eye that nigga. Like I did when I first looked into some of this shit. I had to side-eye this nigga, bro. For real. I'm like, yo, bro, like, nigga. When I look at this shit, I look at you different. When I'm reading this shit, I start looking at you different. Like, my nigga, yo, what kind of... I still want to get away from this nigga. Like, what the fuck? Because he's lying. And now I'm finding out the truth. Like, oh, shit, this nigga's a monster. The boy got a misdemeanor that could put you on the list and pretended like he didn't know and talked like it had to be something else that got him on the list because this what he did ain't that bad. It's only something verbal. I only said this. They know it's not true. Nigga, why is he able to get them girls on the tape? You know why? Because the circumstances of Biz knowing those girls is from interacting with them before. So they knew him already. They weren't strangers. He lied to us and told us those girls were strangers. He lied to told us it was a random act when he was getting picking up a car with his tow truck. He lied about all those things because he understood that if we ever find out for real, nobody want to be around nobody that's like that, bro. You wouldn't want to be around this nigga, bro. So you gotta lie constantly. But now these lies are catching up to you. And the people around him, I don't give a fuck. But I want to know, when the people around him hear this, you hate me so much that you want to deny this, or you just gonna ignore it? Whichever one you do is on you. But just know, nigga, you can't undo this shit when you see it. You can't unsee this shit when you see it. Lord of mercy. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let me see who all in here. Then we're gonna go over some stuff, man. Let me see who all up in the chat with me. Shout out to you, Tuberculosis. Val Hawkins, good morning. Big Hand, salute. Cheryl Hodges, good morning. Tamika McCullough, good morning. Rachel Banks, good morning. Chef X, good morning. Highly favored. Highly favored. Shout out to Highly Favored. Iceberg Thoughts out here doing the Lord's work. J Squared. Heck Money, pam pam pana. Heck Money, pam pam pana. Heck Money. Heck Money, money, money. Mrs. Baker. Make sure I don't miss nothing, man. Let me go down. Shout out to the chat. Good morning, y'all. Uncle L, salute. Lolo the Lion, what up? Tesha Z's, good morning. Mr. Furley in the building. Retro 813, salute. Demetri Jones, good morning. Shout out to the chat, man. Trapped Out TV 24, salute. Eva May, shout out to Eva May. Oh, shout out to the chat. Let me go down some. Mamie Sweet Wine, good morning. Make sure I don't miss nothing, man. K20 EP1, what up? Trey Spectors, Bass Spectors, meow.
Meow. Meow.
It's a hell of an intro. Hey.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
I'm here to work, man. Miss Eve, good morning, Miss Eve. Leezy McFly, salute to Leezy McFly. Life is an life in a self. Shout out to you, man. AK. Life in Savun. You know what you. I don't know what word I'm trying to create right now. Sunshine and Friends. Shout out to Sunshine. Heathen. What up, Sunshine? Let me go down some. NC Lady B1, what it is. Egon Breeze Block in the building. Casino. Shout out to Casino B. Pro 901 Experience. Shout out to Pro 901, the motherfucking Drop King. Make sure you guys check out the fucking the drop battle. Make sure you guys check out the drop battle. Hold on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you guys check out the motherfucking the voice battle. We Pro 901 got a voice battle coming up. Lord of mercy. Make sure you check it out. August 24th. It's going down. Voice battle. Flip versus O Speaks.
The bitch ain't thinking they Oscar my teeth wanna challenge me to a voice battle. Okay, nigga, me versus you. Mine no me, mine no.
Hey, pause it, pro 90210. Pause it. Now see, I'm trying to understand. Who the fuck is this G Money F motherfucker? I know it's that hoe ass nigga motherfucking Oscar Mayer War Baby Speaks. See, I knew since the first day, I knew who this motherfucker was. And see, he doing all this motherfucking typing in the motherfucking chat. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
Bitch ass nigga. Your ass can't fuck with me. Yeah, he can't fuck with hey, 6K. Bitch ass nigga.
You hoe ass motherfucker. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna go on route. Hey, Russell, can you hand me that water, please? Thanks, baby.
What you need to do out there, my speech, is battle your motherfucker self. Shit. Shit. Yeah, if you go battle one of my fucking them other niggas, baby.
I'm gonna show this motherfucker G Money F or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm slice and dice that hoe ass nigga up. Fuck G Money F. Fuck Oscar Mayer motherfucking War Baby Speaks. Fuck all you motherfuckers talking all that shit in the motherfucking chat. See, these bitch ass niggas, hit my motherfucking link, nigga. If you can't hit my link, I don't want to even talk to your motherfucking ass. I'll just slice and dice your ass up over from the motherfucking rape over, nigga.
Be there or be squared. All right? All roads lead to motherfucking the 901 experience, okay? All roads lead to the 901 experience. August 24th, 7 p.m. Central. Let's get it. Oh, shout out to the motherfucking event king. You already know it's going to be lit. Listen, you already know it's going to be lit. Come on now. Come on now. Shout out to 901, the event king. You already know it's going to be lit, bro. Yeah, they don't know how to put together no shit like that. Show them how to do it, bro. Show them how to do it. They don't know how to put together no shit like that. They're like, damn, they doing a voice battle? Shit, a voice battle? Shit. Shout out to the chat. Royal Ace in the building. What up, Royal Ace? Distracting One. Shout out to Distracting One. Hugs. Oh. Keep the change. Shout out to Keep the Change. Jason with a carrot in the building. Salute to Jason. Shout out to the chat. Swagtastic, salute. Muso Braun, salute to you, bro. TNA Travels 2.0, salute to you, bro. Gems from Wabbit Brown. Hey, that's Gems Wabbit Brown. Gems from Wabbit.
It's Gems from Wabbit Brown. Gems Wabbit Brown.
Shout out to Gems from Wabbit Brown. Gems from Wabbit Brown. That's the nigga right there. Man. Shout out to Gems from Wabbit Brown. It's Gems Wabbit Brown. Shout out to Gems from Wabbit. Let's go down some. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Angelo J is in the building. Louisiana is in the building. What up, man? Shout out to the chat.
It's a bad day for you. You dealing with Lovelace now.
Shout out to Lovelace out this motherfucker. Shout out to Lovelace. Let's go down some. Free Speech is in the building. Shout out to Free Speech. Shout out to the chat. Make sure I don't miss nothing. All That Remains is in the building. Shout out to All That Remains. Let me go down and make sure I don't miss nothing, man. DC Block in the building. King Spectre. Salute to King Spectre's in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Dove Lit is in here. Shout out to the chat. Let me go down. D Price. Salute to D Price. Shout out to D Price. Thick Cut the Lord and Savior is in the building.
At Pro901 Experience donated $5 through Super Chat. I don't do shit to prove a point. I do it cause I can.
Lord of mercy.
Continue to hate from the sidelines.
Talk your shit, bro. Shout out to Pro901. He said, I don't do shit to prove a point. I do it because I can. Continue to hate from the sidelines. Shout out to Pro. Thick cut the Lord and Savior. Salute to you, bro. Lord of mercy. Yeah, according to Mondo, one girl was 13. Dang. Shout out to the chat. Kobe Knows is in the building. Salute to Kobe. New Anthony, the King Mafia Anthony is in the building. Hey, look like the Outlaws might get back together, y'all. Look like the Outlaws might get back together. Hey, man, I'm seeing a change in the weather. Hey, y'all, I'm seeing a change in the weather. Seem like brighter days are coming. Brighter days are coming. Shout out to the chat. Let me go down. Shout out to motherfucking O Speaks in the building. Lord of mercy.
Hey, man, I don't go, baby. But I'm punk. Motherfucker disrespectful. Shit, I don't care what the motherfucking woman, nigga. You my boy, nigga. I protect you, nigga. You feel me? Ain't no motherfucking fishing. I don't need no motherfucking woman. I got my boy, man. I got my boy. Shit. Man. Man, log off, nigga.
Oh, shout out to Jose. Shout out to Jose in the motherfucking building. What up, Jose? Shout out to the chat. Let me go down, make sure I don't miss nothing. Ike Love in the building. Salute to Ike Love. What up? Wise One, what's up? Rumorville, shout out to Supernova. YouTube news you cannot use, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can. Shout out to Supernova. Boogeyman coming for you. Shout out to the Boogeyman in the building. Let me go down. The Real Geechee 67 RCL. What's up, girl? Shout out to the Real Geechee. Shout out to you. Let me go down some and make sure I don't miss nothing. All right, yo, my balls. That's Westchester County, New York, 914, coming at you with another video. Shout out to the BT1000 in the building. The motherfucking BT1000 is in the building. Daughter of Zion. What up, Daughter of Zion? On the road to Zion, yes. Shout out to the chat. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Let me go down some. Shout out to the chat. Flip. Yeah, it's definitely on his record. It's on his record. Say Less. What up, Say Less? Shout out to Jose.
Gotcha F6P donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Yo, what up with these name changes? Will it stay this way?
Shout out to Jose for that super chat. He said, yo, what up with these name changes? Will it stay this way? I don't know. Is it happening in other chats as well? Because I want to know if there's a way to turn this motherfucker off or something. I don't know. George Smith. Shout out to George Smith. I don't know, man. That shit is annoying to me, too. I don't even know who I'll be talking to sometimes. Mr. Fair Play in the building. What up, Mr. Fair Play? He said, I'm not a felon. I just voted for Trump. Yeah, but you, nigga, you got a charge that, you got a misdemeanor that put you on the registry, nigga.
At Darnell Note, Danny donated
Salute to Darnell, not
$5
Danny.
through Super Chat.
Danny's
Tuned
missing,
in,
yo.
Flexed bicep emoji.
Shout out to the chat. Danny's missing, man. Shout out to Darnell, not Danny. He said tuned in. Let me see if Danny's alive. Lord of mercy. God damn. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I hope Danny not in jail. Danny, I hope you're not in jail, man. Yo. Anyway, let me go down with some. Let me make sure I don't miss nothing. Ricky Clay, what up, man? Make sure I don't miss nothing. Cooking with Foxy. Foxy Brown. What's up, Foxy Brown? Stop Lying is in the building. Shout out to the chat. Let me go down some. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Hillside Screamer in the building. What up, Hillside Screamer? Darnell.
At Darnell Note, Danny donated $2 through Super Chat. Oh no, where's not me? Crying face emoji.
Shout out to Darnell, not Danny. He said, "Oh no, where's not me?" I don't know, man. We got to put out a motherfucking APB on Danny. This time, I think we lost her for real this time, y'all. I think we lost Danny for real. We got to go find her. We're going to do a Danny search party again. The Beef Sector Podcast. What up? Shout out to the Beef Sector Podcast. Make sure I don't miss nothing, man, so I can start the show. Thaddeus. Salute to you, sire. Shout out to Thaddeus. Let me go down. Tamika McCullough. Lord of mercy. Let me go down some. Hit me McFly, you already know, man. RLC. Shout out to RLC. Jenny. Jenny and the Jets. Jenny and the Jets. Shout out to Jenny. Let me go down some. I've been running my mouth for a minute, haven't I? Ain't I? Trying to get to the bottom of this chat, man. Fat T, what up, Fat T? Shout out to the chat. Pick and Choose TV, Slim with 3 M's in the motherfucking building. The last M is for monetized, man. What up, Slim? Shout out to the chat. Let me go down some and make sure I don't miss nothing. Like I'm doing a lot of scrolling. Y'all be typing like a motherfucker, bro. Y'all be tippity typing. Solstice in the building. What's up, Solstice? John Jones in here. He says, that's when you took Biz Ranch? Nah. It is what it is. The graphic guard. Shout out to It Is What It Is, the graphic guard. Shout out to the chat. T-Fly P. What's up, T-Fly P? T-Fly P is in the building. Low Country Living. What up?
At islandboy.98 donated $2 through Super Chat. Biz101 abused a 14-year-old bruh.
Yeah. I'm not okay with that. I mean, I ain't, the what he was trying to tell me and what I understand now, especially with this fucking paperwork that I didn't see before. Because I'm looking for the place to replace the words, nigga. This is the first time I saw where you replace the words at. Shit. That's all I needed right there, nigga. Said Biz101 abused a 14-year-old, bro. Bro, the man sexual abused a fucking 14-year-old, bro. Now, it sounds as worse as it could, because, sexual abuse sound like rape. But he didn't rape, but he sexual abused. And that's, shit, to me, that's just as bad, nigga. That's just as bad, bro. JT Chulo, ¿qué pasa? What up, JT Chulo? So Fly, No Lie, the realest. What's up, girl? Shout out to So Fly, No Lie. Cushman G in the building. What up, Cushman G? Shout out to the chat. Mr. Fair Play. You already know, man. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Tamika McCullough. There you go again. Carlos Franklin, what up? Shout out to the chat. All right, I think I'm at the bottom of the chat, man. All right. All right, we at the bottom of the chat. Salute to Bernard 98. Some of this stuff, man, is ridiculous. But I guess we got to do 2023 all over again. We got to redo 2023 and do it the right way. That's pretty much what's happening right now. We got to redo 2023 and do it the right way. These niggas did a whole fucking year of a fucking false reality. A whole fucking year of a false reality, bro. Nah. Now, that should definitely expose the go along, get along gang. If there wasn't something to expose the go along, get along gang, children should be it, bro. If niggas couldn't see past their own motherfucking bullshit for the children, then nigga ain't nothing left. There's nothing left after that, bro. There's nothing left after that. You feel me? I was stuck on Connecticut because I didn't know that they had more information on Virginia. I know that what I saw in Connecticut was enough for me to tell that nigga, like, you fucked up real bad, nigga, and you a lying piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, he was 16 years old and he could have changed. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely have to say, you know, you was 16 and you could have changed. So I'll give him that much. But to know that after that situation happened, you ended up in a situation in motherfucking Connecticut after that, and you're telling me that all you said was suck my dick in an argument. Well, nigga, based on Connecticut, if anything about Virginia look fucking crazy to me, I'm done with you, boy. Done. And I could never get details of fucking Virginia, bro. My thing is, nigga, if I'm already skeptical about Virginia. About Connecticut. But that did happen when you were 16 and you could have changed, right? But nigga, 6 or 7 years later, in VA, I need that VA paperwork to see what kind of nigga you changed into. I need to see what kind of nigga you was 5 years later after getting, or 7 years later after getting into that shit. I want to motherfucking know what kind of nigga. And that's why it was very important. But this that I saw last night, where I saw where you fucking replaced the words at, bro. You know how much times I've seen that paperwork that says replace the word, propose that with this and that. I don't know where they taking the sentence from. So I don't know where to fucking replace the words propose that with motherfucking with sexual abuse. I don't know where. I didn't know where. What was they reading where they said to take out this word and put in this word? I didn't fucking know that the nigga read the shit. And
about the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Nigga, in 2023, nigga, I'd have played this shit 100 fucking times. In 2023, nigga, and I'd have had to let Biz know, like, bro, you can't get away from this. You sexually abused them girls. I would have said this in 2023, bro. In 2020, because there's nothing I could say after that, bro. This right here is, nigga, this right here make me, I'm done. I don't want nothing to do with the nigga. But nigga, in 2023, if I was to see this, where I get to replace the words, propose that and all that, and it reads what this nigga just read?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
And I'm like, you signed this, nigga? You pled guilty to this, nigga? You know what I would have did? I would have went and got the definition of sexual abuse, nigga. Because I'd have been like, nigga, you pled to sexually abusing a little girl? Let me read what sexual abuse is. And when I saw, yo, bro, listen, man, I hear you and all that. I hear everything you got to say, but nah, I'm good. I hear everything you got to say, but I'm good on you, bro. I'd have washed my hands right then and there, because there ain't nothing to talk about with that. I'd have had to be like, my hands would have went up like, bro, I can't fuck with you, my nigga. Like, that shit says you sexually abuse a girl and you signed that, my nigga. That shit says you sexually, like, straight, plain, no chaser, nigga. No filler words, no nothing, nigga. That shit just says straightforward, you sexually abused the girl. Nah, bro, I couldn't fuck with him. I would have had to make it so, I'd have put that shit on a motherfucking microphone, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, after reading the paperwork that Armando put out, where it says that Biz sexually abused Victoria, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have nothing to do with Biz at all. He is no longer a moderator in my chat. I have nothing to do with Biz. Please, from this day forward, do not associate. Like, bro, y'all playing. Man, y'all niggas playing, bro. That shit is too damaging. Too damaging. I don't know this man for me to deal with the backlash of that, nigga. No. Like, that shit said, how can I explain that? If somebody questioned me. So serious, how you feel about being with hanging with a dude or having a dude who sexually abused a 14-year-old? I'm like, no, bro. Niggas already telling me, nigga, how you got a sex offender who got a wrench? Yeah, but I don't got all the details in the case, and he says that it's not this, and he says, and I'm trying to, nigga, but if I was to see a paperwork that says that Biz signed a paper that says he sexually abused somebody, nigga, done. Done, nigga. Nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about, bro. Man signed a paper that said he sexually abused a girl. I can't get away, nigga, I can't get away from that. That will always come back to haunt me, nigga. You crazy? No matter what business I do, that shit will always pop up, nigga. You signed that, my nigga. Sexual harassment is verbal. Thank you, T-Fly P, because I'm trying to figure out, like, bro, there's a different charge for what you talking about you did, nigga. Like, my nigga, what you're saying, there's a different charge for that shit. That's what it is, sexual harassment. Like, my nigga, this right here is force or intimidation. That's not the same, bro. Like, what he describing he did is sexual harassment, bro, because that's not what he's, like, my nigga. My nigga. Yeah, bro. Nigga, I did not know Armando read this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
What the fuck? How can you, like, my nigga, I can't even, there is no filler words. The shit is so straightforward that if you tried to say that Biz didn't do anything, you would look like a creep. If you tried to say that, oh, he ain't do anything when it says he did sexually abuse, what you gonna say to that? What the fuck can you say to that, nigga? That's like Biz saying he did it, nigga. That is admission of guilt like a motherfucker, bro. Like, Biz, do you know what sexual abuse is? Well, it's just a misdemeanor. Yeah, a misdemeanor that can get you in a sex offender registry because it's a serious charge. Like, this shit. Anyway. Nigga. Make it worse. The sexual abuse. They have the one that he did, sexual battery, to make sure that you know that it's the one with force and threat, nigga. It's no other shit. It's the one with force. Like, look, the sexual battery, nigga, the sexual abuse. The sexual battery has sexual abuse in the definition, my nigga. And then sexual abuse got intimidation and all that in the like this, like, bro. Nobody's gonna support nobody doing that shit, nigga. So it's absolutely necessary for Kwame Brown and the bus life to fucking spread a false narrative in order to keep Biz around, because there's no way Kwame Brown could get away from the fact that Biz sexually abused Victoria, my nigga. What are you talking about? What are you gonna be like? Well, sexual abuse is just verbal. Well, see, sexual abuse. See, you niggas playing with words. See, sexual abuse. Just because it says sexual abuse don't mean that it's sexual abuse. Well, sexual abuse could mean that he just said something. Like, no, it don't, nigga. See, this what fucks us up right here, Kwame. This what kills us right here, Kwame, is that we can't change the definition of sexual abuse, my nigga. We can't make it to what Biz was telling us it is. We can't. His stupid ass pled out to something that was straightforward and told us something different, to the point to where we can't go with what he says because the paperwork says something completely different. We can't even sugarcoat the shit or try to spin the narrative, my nigga. Armando had to blatantly lie and pretend like he didn't read what he read, and then take the video down and then spread the false narrative instead. Armando had to do that, and y'all had to go along with his narrative in order to spread the lie. Like, you couldn't keep this shit up. There's no way, Kwame, he could have kept up that video with that shit and kept up this lie. There's no way. There's no way, bro. So, right now, you're not going to be able to escape this one.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
God damn. Shit crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. Shit crazy. I ain't got time. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. But you know, today we're going to hear Kwame. We're going to hear Mr. Brown himself brag about how Armando vindicated Biz. So we're gonna see the motherfucking Dulo twist. Yes, yes, yes. Armando plants the seed, puts the video on private, then re-uploads the video with only the parts that he wants the people to see. Kwame Brown then goes live praising Armando for vindicating Biz, and all the rest of Kwame's fall in line. Lord have mercy. You talk about go along, get along gang. Listen to what I said. Armando does this live that exposes Biz. While he's exposing Biz, he does the motherfucking okie doke Dulo twist and flips the whole narrative. Then puts the video on private and re-upload only the parts he wanted you to see. And then Kwame went live praising Armando for vindicating Biz. You don't see that's a setup? You don't see that's a setup? And no longer have we ever saw this part of Armando's video.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
God damn. It's almost like this part ain't never exist. It's like this part ain't never happened, yo. Because with this part, you could never push that motherfucking narrative, nigga. There's no way. I didn't even know I had this motherfucking video. I didn't even know I had this video. So, I got it the day it came out. So, he didn't put it on private immediately. So, he ended the live, and I was able to get it when he was done the live. He re-uploaded the next day. He re-uploaded the next day. Hey, who wants to do the honors? Who wants to do the honors, nigga? Who wants... Wabbits, who want to do the fucking honors, nigga? Hey, listen. Hey.
You need to be flued the fuck out of a cat. Just remember, Air Draco, we're there for you.
No sex offenders allowed, nigga. He can't take it. He can't take it. Hey, nigga, you ain't see the sign? No sex offenders allowed, boy. That boy couldn't take it. Hey, nigga, go live. Ain't you live right now? As a matter of fact, shout out to Armando.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Who they watching? They watching Armando live. They said they watching Armando live. That's what the nigga just did. The nigga just said they watching you live. Who, Armando?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Yo, this nigga must think that. What you calling Armando a liar, nigga? Armando, what you lied about?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Hey, nigga, hey, don't you got a whole platform to take care of, nigga? Go, what the fuck you doing over here? I don't be over where you be at. Hey, nigga, I don't be over there. It definitely don't be over there. What the fuck you doing over here? Hey, lice or not, react to this. Lice or not, react to this. The fucking put a Mexican corn on the grill, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Mayonnaise all over that motherfucker. Paul. Yo, yeah. Tell you, this shit crazy. I can't make this type of shit up, yo. I can't make this type of shit up. He don't watch me. He can't take. Oh, can't not watch this.
Harlem donated $4.99 through Super Chat. But he clearly just say he don't watch you, bro, on his live.
Of course he gotta say that, nigga.
Emoji. Smiley face emoji.
How about you
Smiley
react to this,
emoji.
nigga?
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Hey, lice or not, react to this. Shout out to Old Speaks, man. Lice or not, react to this, nigga. React to this, boy. Said, but he shout out to Heck Money. Said, but he clearly say he don't watch you, bro, on his live. He better say that because I don't watch that bullshit they got going on. But they better watch this, nigga. You better watch this. Hey, what did that nigga Calvin be saying? Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Hey, Calvin, watch this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Damn, man. Damn, he did that shit. He did that shit. He did sexually abuse Miss Victoria. That's what Armando said. Who said that? Sis? Sis is the one who's saying it. Is that what y'all saying? No, as a matter of fact, that's what the fucking paperwork says, nigga. That's what the fucking paperwork says. As a matter of fact, shit. Let's see what the paperwork says. Let's see what the motherfucking paperwork says, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Let's see what the fucking paperwork say. What the paperwork say? Shout out to the chat. Let's see what the paperwork says. Let's read. Yeah. That's how you get the paperwork with no filler, nigga. No nigga trying to cape for a nigga.
All right, right here is what you see. This is in Virginia in the Circuit Court of Fairfax County. Commonwealth of Virginia versus Mr. R.W. Alterbury. Criminal number FE-2005-825. When I'm doing this, I do not redact out the case number because I want all of you to do your due diligence. You know, you can check behind, you know, whatever I put up the paperwork here is authentic.
Brought to you by Sis Wabbit with a wrench. The motherfucking Wabbittube clips. Brought to you by motherfucking Wabbit Conda, nigga. I'm gonna let this motherfucker play so that everybody can get that shit, nigga. Make sure you niggas listen, I'm gonna let this play so that everybody can make sure that they get a full understanding of this shit, nigga. You don't need my commentary. Go ahead.
Shout out to the organization for providing me with this transcript and documents so that I'm able to.
And for the record, my commentary is all through this video, so I could do my commentary after. So I'm gonna let this whole shit play, and I'll do my commentary after, nigga.
Share this information with you. But like I said, when I present anything, I don't redact out the case number. So once again, the case number is FE-2005-825. All right, indictment indecent liberties. All right. So I'm going to make a big announcement here. I'm going to read the first part, this first paragraph, and then I'm going to make a big announcement here.
Not in this video. Yeah. Ain't no big announcement in this shit. We ain't allowing that, nigga. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't even worry about it. Ain't no big announcement in this video. We cut all that bullshit the fuck out. All that shit that ain't the paperwork, we not listening to none of that shit, nigga. We only here for the paperwork. So we ain't hearing no fucking announcement from no fucking body that got nothing to do with what the fuck we reading. We reading, nigga. We straight reading, nigga. We ain't doing no motherfucking interjection in the middle of the paperwork to spread no fucking narrative, nigga. Straight read. Straight. Okay? Shout out to TNA.
At Notfels 2.0 donated $10 through Super Chat. Raymond sexual abuser Great Barberry can't say this ain't on his record.
It's definitely on his record, nigga. Is definitely on his record. Shout out to Raymond, TNH Travel 2.0. He said, Raymond sexual abuser Great Barberry can't say this ain't on his record. As a matter of fact, let me ask a different question. Did Biz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria. Just so that we could be specific, because niggas will try to lie.
My donated $5 through Super Chat. Fire emoji. SO to straight read. Fire emoji.
Straight read. Shout out to Yvonne, man. She says, shout out to straight read. That's what we doing. Straight read, nigga. Get rid of all that filler bullshit. All that filler bullshit, nigga. Let the people decide what the fuck they see, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna fucking interject they fucking narrative that has nothing to do with what we reading, nigga. No, we not doing that. We not doing that. Let me start a poll. Hold on. Sorry, I put this shit in the wrong. Did Kidz101 plead guilty? Oh shit. To sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Veronica. And think I give a fuck about your words when we got the paperwork. We just want to see who gonna lie, nigga. We just want to see how much you niggas willing to lie in the face of the paperwork, nigga. That's all I'm here. I just want to see how much you niggas willing to lie in the face of the paperwork, nigga. Did Kidz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Veronica, nigga? I said Veronica. Oh, shit. Hold on. God damn, I put the wrong name. Fucking A. All right, my bad. I put the wrong name. Fuck, I put Veronica. Shit. All right, let's try this again. Did Kidz101 plead guilty? Let's see, Veronica. Plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria. Sorry. Let me read it again. Did Kidz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria? Let's start the poll now. Now, this is the thing.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Now, that's what he signed. That's the plea agreement he signed. So I want to know who's willing to lie. I want to know how much people is willing to lie. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It just shows. You know what I'm saying? It just shows. And what I saw yesterday is Kwamites know. And nigga, what my motherfucking poll told me yesterday, my poll results told me yesterday that the Kwamites know, bro. Biz, them niggas know, bro. They see you, my nigga. Biz, the Kwamites see you, bro. They see you, my nigga. That shit was showed yesterday, nigga. I had 260 votes or some shit. It's 230 something votes. 222 people, Biz. That means your people even see you, nigga. That means even your people see you, bro. Now they gonna shut the fuck up. They ain't gonna type because as you can see, rest in peace to Mel Dub Page. Some people, once they find out what's going on, they just fall the fuck back. And some people can't leave because they don't want to be disconnected from Kwame. Like, you start realizing all these niggas is conflicted over there, nigga. Some niggas want to leave. Some niggas don't want to leave. Some niggas want to stay, but want certain niggas to get kicked out. All type of shit. Niggas is conflicted over there, boy. It's a bunch of conflictions over there. Niggas want to call niggas out, but they waiting for somebody else to call them out. All type of shit. Niggas is conflicted over there, bro. But I'm telling you, Biz, see, what y'all did before, y'all definitely got the Kwamites. Y'all end up pulling the fucking curtain over their eye or the wool or the whatever. Y'all definitely got the Kwamites, but nigga, they can see you now, bro. They can see you now, bro. Your own people, sir, are able to see you now, bro.
the breaking news announcement, okay, and regarding this entire situation. On October the 3rd, 2005, the Assistant Commonwealth's Attorney, Kathy Stott, the defendant, R.W. Alterbury, and counsel for the defendant, Raymond Klein, appeared before the court. The defendant stands indicted for the felony of indecent liberties, and he appeared while on bond. The court granted, without objection by the defendant or his counsel, the Commonwealth's attorney's motion to amend the indictment by changing it from indecent liberties to sexual battery, and by striking the words propose that and replacing them with the words sexually abuse. About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria battery, and by striking the words propose that and replacing them with the words sexually abuse, and by striking the words feel or fondle the sexual or genital parts of R.W. Alterbury. About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
See how the courts want you to read it? This paperwork here is saying that we need to take out the word propose that and put that biz sexually abused. They want us to no longer read it as he was verbally saying something or tried to propose something, and they want us to replace that with no objection from the defendant, with absolutely no objection from the defendant, to make it clear that Biz sexually abused. He didn't just propose.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W.
At IslandBoy.98 donated $5 through Super Chat. A 22-year-old Biz101 abusing a 14-year-old Victoria, but he was talking sex situation.
Listen. That's what the devil do, man. Shout out to Island Boy. He says a 22-year-old Biz101 abusing a 14-year-old Victoria, but he was talking Suge situation, bruh. I'm telling you, man. That's what the devils do. That's what the devils do. Okay.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
He did sexually abuse Miss Victoria, and he pled out to this on this day. Okay. So the missing piece of this puzzle is this right here.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
So this is the missing piece of the puzzle. Without that part, you don't know where to replace sexual abuse with. You don't know what the sentence that we supposed to be reading. But thank goodness for Armando, because now this same paperwork that's been floating around for 2 years and we could not apply it to anything, now we're able to apply it. And now we're able to read the motherfucking hidden message that the courts has been telling us to look for this whole fucking time, so that we could understand how Biz got himself in this shit. And when we read it, and we read it properly, we learn all we need to know. And you know what we learned?
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
And then everything changes. Armando hid the piece of the puzzle that you could not deny, that Biz is a motherfucking creep and a monster. He hid it. He hid the fucking evidence, nigga. But we got the evidence, and
the evidence is going to show
that Biz sexually abused a 14-year-old and another girl after he done got charged with rape in another state. That's what the evidence gonna show. And I don't need to be friends with nobody like that. Period. What the fuck? Like, nigga.
And by amending the code, section to 18.267.4. Let me repeat again. Let me give you that code again. Section to 18.2-67.4. Okay. I'm going to read the code. All right. I'm going to read the code. And you all, I got it blown up big enough for you all to see the code. This is the code 18.2 18.2-67.4. I mean 18.2-67.4. Sexual battery. An accused is guilty of sexual battery if he sexually abuses, as defined in 18.2-67.10. The complaining witness against the will of the complaining witness by force, threat, intimidation, or ruse.
You know, I did not think number one applied to Biz until I read what the fuck sexual abuse was. And then I realized number one applies to Biz. I thought he didn't do anything forceful or anything threatening. So I'm like, well, number two applies to him. But when I heard this,
about the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
When I heard this, I had no choice but to find out what the fuck does sexual abuse mean. And when you find out what sexual abuse mean, you like, yo, that shit don't got nothing to do with no verbal. That shit is still number one. Sexual abuse falls in number. So it's like, damn, I was thinking that only number two applies to him. Like, I had to go back and really look at this shit. Like, god damn, bro. The nigga knows damn well that it's something physical he pled out to. He didn't even plead out to nothing verbal. Or the verbal that he did plead out to would have to be a threat. And it's like, this shit hit different. Like, god damn. Like, you got no choice but to focus on the word sexual abuse and find out the definition and know exactly what it means, because he's going to have to be able to admit that, yo, nigga, you did one of these things and it has nothing to do with just telling somebody suck your dick. It would have to be more forceful than that. Number one applies to Biz because sexual abuse is number one.
Within a 2-year period, more than one complaining witness or complaining witness on more than one occasion intentionally and without the consent of the complaining witness.
At Boomerville donated $10 through Super Chat. Armando is as bad as Biz perverted off for trying to hide this paperwork. Shame on you.
Damn, it definitely is sad, man. Armando, listen, I'm not surprised, but this is definitely disappointing. Shout out to Rumorville. She says Armando is as bad as Biz perverted ass for trying to hide this paperwork. Shame on you, Armando. You definitely shame on you for this. Definitely shame on you. And this shit would have got lost in history, bro. And Biz would have continued to spread the false narrative the whole fucking time, bro. And and Armando, you would have never cleared it up. Unless somebody fucking beefing with you, I'm beefing with Biz, like unless it was kept, because you like, bro, Armando, you was ready to expose this part and go back over this part for Kev Lowe, bro, and you didn't do it because he was fucking with Regina. So you telling me that and Biz love you for that shit? He love you for holding this shit and not doing it. Like, damn, bro, but nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Some niggas say I've been playing the same thing for 30 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. Nigga, I've been playing the same thing for 2 hours and 20 minutes, you fucking idiot. Don't you dare downplay my shit, nigga, talking about 30 minutes. No, nigga, you better times that by 3, nigga. I've been playing that shit for more than 30 minutes, nigga. I've been playing that shit for over 2 hours, sir. Okay? The fuck? Get your shit right when you type in my chat, nigga. Make sure you get your motherfucking numbers correct. Ain't no fucking 30 minutes, nigga. I've been playing that bitch for over 2 hours, nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Talking about some 30 minutes, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know how long? Boy, I've been playing this shit for 2 hours and 20 minutes, nigga.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Don't downplay what the fuck I did, nigga. Don't make it seem like this misdemeanor ain't serious, nigga. 2+ hours, nigga, not no fucking 30 minutes.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Lord of mercy.
Edivol donated $5 through Super Chat. Wondering if there's prior paperwork? 9/2004.
Shout out to Evo May. She said, wondering if there's prior paperwork 9/2004. Listen, ask them lying ass niggas that got the paperwork and decide that they gonna hide stuff and they ask them niggas, man, because I'm not the one that do shit like this, nigga. I want to make sure everybody gets the information. I want the truth. For me, the truth is more important than anything. And they got people that's willing to hide the truth because I guess they don't want people to know the truth. So it is what it is. I'm not that kind of person, bro. The truth is more important, bro. Like, if you can't face your own truth, then you probably don't need to live. You feel me? Fuck is the purpose of your life, nigga? You ashamed of yourself. You can't face your own fucking truth, nigga. Shit. Shout out to the chat.
An inmate who has been committed to jail or convicted and sentenced to confinement in a state or local correctional facility or regional jail, and the accused is an employee or contractual employee of or a volunteer with the state or local correctional facility or regional jail, is in the position of authority over the inmate and knows that the inmate is under the jurisdiction of the state or local correctional facility or regional jail. A probationer, parolee, or perennial defendant or postural offender under the jurisdiction of the Department of Corrections, a local community-based probation services agency, a pretrial services agency, a local or regional jail for the purposes of imprisonment, a work program, or any other parole, probationary, or perpetual services or agency, and the accused is an employee or contractual employee of, or a volunteer with the Department of Corrections, a local community-based probation services agency, a pretrial services agency, or a local or regional jail, is in a position of authority over an offender and knows that the offender is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Corrections, a local community-based probation services agency, a pretrial services agency, or a local regional jail. There you see it right there. Sexual battery is a class 1 demeanor. So basically, it was verbal.
And right there, Armando fucked up. That nigga said it was verbal. Nigga, do you not understand what you just read, nigga? Armando, did you not understand what you just read, my nigga? Because that's not what you read, just said. That nigga read all that shit in the sea. It was verbal. Nigga, what? Wait. Nigga, what? That's not the conclusion that you come up with from what you just read, sir. Nigga said, see, it was verbal. Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
At Rumorville donated $10 through Super Chat.
Shout out to Rumorville.
Play it for 10 more hours.
God damn. Shout out to Rumorville. Rumorville said, play it for 10 more hours. God damn, man.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
They'll say, I made Armando say this. Armando didn't even say that. Hey, boy, you terrible. You terrible. Armando, if you didn't do this, the truth would have been out there and people would have just took it for what it is. But you tried to speak up for the nigga. Okay. So, Armando, an accused is guilty of sexual battery if he sexually abuses. Sexual abuse defined in this code right here is the complaining witness against the will of the complaining witness by force, threat, intimidation, or ruse. I didn't realize that this is what it was saying until I started looking into sexual abuse for real. Like, God damn, that sexual abuse is force. Like, I was like, God damn. So, Armando, I'll say that we both were ignorant of what this thing really meant. Armando, I'll say that we both were ignorant on what this thing really meant, because even I thought that number one did not apply to Biz. So I'm not gonna say that Armando motherfucking deliberately, you know what I mean? But because I even made the mistake. But I understand that when I'm really trying to understand something, I'm really gonna go into it. And Armando, you stop short of getting the definition of sexual abuse, bro. And that puzzles me because that's the only way I could understand what sexual battery is. It says it right there. It says, an accused is guilty of sexual battery if he sexually abuses. There's no way I could understand what sexual battery is if I don't get an understanding of what sexual abuse is. So you skipped the part, Armando. You did not do your due diligence by getting the definition of sexual abuse, and we would not be saying that false information that you were saying, sir.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
This is the one part, Armando, where you did not do your due diligence and you did not get the full scope and full information, and you have misunderstood what you are reading, sir. And I'm not going to put that on you because I didn't understand this verbiage either. But I do understand that in order to understand or know what sexual battery is, you need the definition of sexual abuse. And you did not take that step. And once I took that step, I realized there is no way that Biz could have just said, suck my dick. There is no way it could have been just him saying the word suck my dick in the other. There is no way. This is actually a little bit more sinister than that. And even though it's a misdemeanor, it's a terrible misdemeanor, even classified by Virginia. Even Virginia considers that misdemeanor to be a serious offense. You understand? So a lot of the things that Biz was doing to downplay it shows that his intent, yeah, he's the devil. It's a wicked motherfucker there. So we're going to disregard that shit Armando said about it was verbal, because that's not what he read. He misunderstands.
Based probation services agency, a pretrial services agency, or a local regional jail. There you see it right there. Sexual battery is a class 1 demeanor. So basically, it was a verbal. It was verbal. Nothing physical. Nothing physical. All right. The defendant waived, let me go back up here to the top. The defendant waived arraignment upon the amended indictment, and the defendant in person and in writing signed by him entered a plea of guilty. The court accepted the plea of guilty and made it a part of the record after making specific inquiries of the defendant and determining that the plea and waiver of jury trial were made knowingly, and intelligently, and voluntarily, with a full understanding of the nature of the charges and the consequences of the plea. In consideration of the defendant's plea of guilty and the evidence heard, the court found R.W. Alterbury guilty for the misdemeanor of sexual battery as charged in amended indictment. Upon recommendation of the Commonwealth's attorney, it is ordered that the defendant serve 360 days incarceration in the Fairfax Adult Detention Center to run consecutive to the sentence imposed in criminal case number FE-2005-826 and pay the cost of this case. The 350 days of the sentence was suspended and conditioned upon the defendant good behavior for a period of 1 year. It is further ordered that the defendant serve his jail sentence on the weekends. Okay, so he had to turn himself in on the weekends. Beginning on October the 7th, 2005, it is further ordered that the defendant be placed on active probation for a period of 1 year. It is further ordered that the defendant have no contact with, and one of the victims, Victoria, I'm not calling out her last name. Last name is redacted. The victim in this case during his period of probation. The defendant was remanded to the custody of the sheriff, entered on October the 17th, 2005. And the judge on that is Judge Stanley Klein. And I'm just going slow here so you guys can see. There you see, there it is right there. A stamp, stamped by the clerks, the circuit court clerk. I'm going to read this part right here. In the Circuit Court of Fairfax County, May 23rd, 2005, Commonwealth of Virginia, R.W. Alterbury, indictment for indecent liberties. The grand jurors of the Commonwealth of Virginia in and for the body of the County of Fairfax. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the deposition. And now attending the said court as its May term 2005 charges that on
Victoria Matters donated $5. Armando, this is considered as spreading misinformation according to YouTube policies, sir.
Lord of mercy.
Just saying.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Now, the victim would be pissed. This type of misrepresentation, if I was, you know what I'm saying? So, Armando, some things I'm not saying you did on purpose, but you definitely did not. You definitely hid this video. And that, sir, and the fact that you re-uploaded it and left out this part right here, that shows that, bro, you was not being moral at that moment. You was not being 100% transparent, sir. Shout out to Miss E for gifting 5 membership to the Wabbittube Network. Look like I'm all membered out, this motherfucker. Looks like I'm all membered up, man. Shout out to the chat.
And this is the deposition. And now attending the said court as its May term 2005 charges that on about the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria. I'm not going to.
Now, look at the difference between when Armando read it in real time and when I took out the part where he just paused like a motherfucker. Look at the difference. And see what's happening in his mind at that moment. Just try to imagine what's happening in his mind. This is me taking out him stuck, not trying to say what he's reading.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
So this is me taking out that space of him just saying nothing. And listen to how it sounds as he's reading it and can't fucking say the words. Look.
Day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse.
How much seconds was that? Let's count how much seconds was that.
W. Alterbury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did sexually abuse.
It took that man 10 seconds to read did sexually abuse, nigga. Mind you, he's looking right at it. But it took him 10 seconds to read that shit. I had to take out 10 seconds just so that he can read it fluently. I had to take 10 seconds of him trying to figure out what the fuck DID mean and sexual abuse because he couldn't read that shit.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
You see how different it sounds when you take out him hesitating? That man had 10 seconds of hesitation, nigga. Almost like he didn't want to read it.
Alterbury on about the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse.
You see how long that pause was? Do you understand why I had to cut that pause out? Just so you can hear it, because he didn't want to read it, bro. He ain't never repeated those words ever again, nigga. Armando never repeated these words ever again.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Bro, Armando never, ever used these words ever again, bro. And these is the words that the fucking court wants you to use. He ain't never used that. After he said it this one time, he made sure to never use it again. As a matter of fact, he kept using the words that he's supposed to be redacted. He would not use the right words anymore. Why is that?
On about the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria. I'm not going to call out her last name. And there you see right there, Bill Lofondo sexual gender. a 182-67.4. Now, the age of the victim at the time, she was 15. All right. So
he was 14.
She was, her birthday was in October of 1990. So that will put her at 15 years old.
At 15 in 2025. At 14 a year earlier in 2004 when he actually did the crime, Armando.
So basically what he did was he asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts. I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible. He asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts.
So here you go. Armando is now reading the redacted version of the paperwork. Let's go back. Look what it says. It says that you are supposed to cross out propose that and cross out fondle and say sexual abuse. After he paused to do that shit, he went right back to saying the words that's crossed out. Let's listen to him. He went right back to saying the words that's crossed out.
Charge. Physically violent. I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible. He asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts.
See, he went right back to saying what they told was crossed out. It's right here. Look, let's go back. It's crossed out. He not even supposed to be saying these words no more. After he reads it, he goes back to saying the words that's crossed out. Got him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Go live, nigga. Go live and react to this, lies or not. Fuck you come trying to convince me for. That's what the devil do, bro. Instead of the devil go and prove his case, the devil try to convince you some shit. Here go, the nigga still trying to convince me something. Nigga, don't convince me shit. Go live, nigga. Prove this to be wrong, boy. Lies or not, react to this. Fuck is you playing with, nigga? Nigga, don't try to talk me into shit, nigga. Don't try to convince me nothing, nigga. Them days is over, boy. Go and show that this paperwork don't make no fucking sense. Nigga, don't try to talk to me. Fuck you wrong with you? Nothing to talk about, nigga. What you gonna tell me? You ain't sexual abuse, Victoria? So why you signed the paper? Fuck this nigga. Boy, after you done fuck try to convince me for all this time to shut the fuck up, you still trying? You was a fuck boy. After you done try to convince me for all this time to shut the fuck up, you still trying. You wasting your fucking time. The nerve of this nigga. Go live, nigga. Go debunk this, lies or not. React to this and show how much I'm fucking lying.
Right there. Bill Fondo sexual.
See, it got the lines crossed out. You're not supposed to say propose that. You're not supposed to mention none of that. You're supposed to just say sexual abuse. Armando will never use the word sexual abuse again, and he will always go back to the words that are crossed out that he's not supposed to be saying. That's what's going on.
He didn't physically force them. He verbally violated them.
You're lying.
And that's when he caught them.
Armando, that's a lie. That is a lie, sir. Somebody fix steady grinding. Sorry about that, steady grinding. Somebody fix steady grinding, please.
To fondle his genital parts. I'm trying to
lie.
keep this as PG as
That's a
so
lie,
basically
sir.
what he did was he asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts.
No, he didn't. They changed it to him sexually abusing Victoria. That's what they changed it to. And that's what you're supposed to be reading from now on, Armando. You're no longer supposed to say anything about propose. You're not even supposed to use that word. You just read in the fucking plea, do not use the word propose, replace it with sexual abuse, and say, you know what you're supposed to say because you said it.
At Swagtastic donated $2 through Super Chat. Vermondo13 says, she turned 14
God
next
damn.
month.
Yo, listen, Swag, I hear you, man. Shit. Armando, based on what you read, sir, you're not supposed to be saying propose anymore. This is what you're supposed to be saying.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
That's what you should be saying, sir. You're using proposed and all the words that you read supposed to be replaced with sexually abused. You, sir, facilitated this false narrative that Biz has been pushing. And Kwame pushed it. And I'm going to play that Kwame video pushing this lie. I want to make sure that everybody see how much is a lie. And then we're going to see how Kwame pushed this same fucking lie so his people could follow this shit. And Biz has been living off this lie for damn near 2 years.
Will put her at 15 years old. So basically what he did was he asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts. I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible. He asked the two girls to fondle his genital parts. He didn't physically violate them. He didn't physically force them. He verbally violated them.
You ain't at liberty to say that, Armando.
And that's when he caught the charge. That is how he caught the charge, ladies and gentlemen.
You see what happened? Armando presented some false information while presenting real information, and they completely stopped saying the truth, and now they saying the false they saying the lie. But the truth is this.
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
And Armando will never say these words ever again, even though that's what the paperwork say. Instead, he goes with this false fucking words. The fucking words that the judge said not to use is what Armando's using. Why? Why, Armando? Why? Why are you not saying what you're supposed to say?
About the 20th day of September 2004, in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Armando, do I need to hit your link? Armando, do I need to? Does the Wolfpack King and the Rabbit King have to have a sit down again, Armando? We might need to have a sit down again, Armando. Set up the live. Set up the live, sir, so I can hit the link and get an understanding. And don't let nobody up. I don't want to talk to none of these niggas. I don't want to talk to none of these niggas. It will be conversation over if two kings can't talk, nigga. Straight up. Set up the live, nigga. I'll be there.
All right. Now I'm going to read his plea to the guilty. This is where he pled out. My name is R.W. Alterbury. My age is 22. He was 22 at the time. I am represented by counsel whose name is R. Klein, and I am satisfied with his services as an attorney. I have received a copy of the warrant or indictment before being called upon to plead, and have read and discussed it with my attorney, and believe that I understand the charges against me in this case. I am the person named in the warrant. I have told my attorney all the facts and circumstances as known to me concerning the case against me. My attorney has discussed with me the nature and elements of the offense and has advised me as to any possible defenses I might have in this case. I have had ample time to discuss the case and all possible defenses.
He has had ample time to discuss the case and heard all possible defenses, right? And look what he ends up doing. Just make sure you pay attention. He was explained all his options, explained all his defenses, and he still took this plea. Let's see what kind of plea it was.
With my attorney. My attorney has advised me that the punishment which the law provides is as follows: up to 12 months in jail and a fine of not more than $2,500, either or both. Also that probation may or may not be granted. And that if I plead guilty to more than one offense, the court may order the sentences to be served consecutively. That is, one after another. I understand that I may, if I so choose, plead not guilty to any charge against me, and that if I do plead not guilty, the Constitution guarantees me the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the process of the court to compel the production of any evidence and attendance of witnesses in my behalf, the right to have the assistance of a lawyer at all stages of the proceedings, the right against self-incrimination, and the right to confront and cross-examine all witnesses against me.
Now, this is the most important thing. After hearing all that, after hearing that this nigga spoke to his lawyer explained to him all his possible defenses, all the ways he could possibly defend himself in the case, right? And look what he decided. Look what he chose.
I understand that by pleading guilty, I waive my right to an appeal, that while I am not admitting guilt, I do admit that the evidence against me is overwhelming and substantially negates any claim of innocence I may have, and that the only issue to be decided by the court is punishment.
Nigga, that's a bomb, nigga. That's a bomb.
Wolfing Pack donated $5. Says, Biz paid me to walk this back, sir. I'm obligated to fulfill my monetary agreement at that point. I don't care about no victims or what y'all think. I got paid and not in no Bitcoin ninja.
Lord of mercy. Shout out to Wolfing Pack for that donation. Wolfing Pack says, Sis, Biz paid me to walk this back, sir. I'm obligated to fulfill my monetary agreement at that point. I don't care about no victims or what y'all think. I got paid and not in no Bitcoin ninja. Well, this is the thing here. These words is important. After Biz was explained by his lawyer all his possible defenses, he still chose to admit that the evidence against him is overwhelming and substantially negates any claim of innocence that he may have. Do y'all understand what this says? It says that Biz knew that the evidence against him is overwhelming and substantially negates any claim of innocence. Any evidence that they show can prove that Biz is not innocent. He admitted to that. He admitted that the evidence is so overwhelming that he gonna end up being found guilty. After being shown all his motherfucking options by his lawyer of all the defenses he can take, that nigga said he admits that the evidence against him will negate any claim of innocence that he makes. So in his case, there is no evidence that can prove his side of the story. As a matter of fact, the evidence is actually proves the witness's side of the story. He admitted to that. Knowing all the other options he had, he admitted that this evidence is overwhelmingly gonna put him in a guilty motherfucking position. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Like, come on, man. He understood his position.
All right, so he basically admitted. He admitted to asking a 15-year-old girl to fondle his genital parts. And that's what got us to this point here. The following plea agreement is submitted. 360 days in jail with 350 days suspended for 1 year of.
Yo, that's a fact, Flip. Exactly. He already know, Flip.
The evidence is going to show
that he guilty. That nigga like, man, fuck this trial, judge. Just give me a sentence, nigga. It says the only issue to be decided by the court is punishment. The nigga said, like, listen, judge, just give me a sentence, man. Listen, it don't even make no sense going to trial because I'm going to lose. Just give me a sentence. Listen to what this shit says, son. It says that the man admits that the evidence against him is so overwhelming and substantially negates any claim of evidence that he may have that the only thing that needs to be done is the court just decide what the fuck his sentence is, nigga. Bro, if that's not a guilty nigga, I don't know what the fuck else is, nigga. Like, listen to the words here. This nigga decided, like, listen, just sentence me, Your Honor. It don't even make no sense to go through no fucking trial because it already looked like I'm going to lose. So just give me a sentence. That's what this shit said. This is crazy. For a nigga that's innocent? Shit.
Upon defendant's good behavior and no further violation of law and no contact with the victim, Ms. Victoria, defendants is to complete 1 year of active probation. The period of jail time is to be served consecutive with FE-2005-826, and the period of probation is to run concurrent with FE-2005-826 because there were 2 victims involved. That is why they have it worded this way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, number 8. I understand that the court may accept or reject the agreement and may defer its decision as to the acceptance or rejection.
So as you can see, he has 2 cases on him. So when you hear brown skin lady say Biz got 3 sex offense charges, she's not lying. I didn't know what she meant by that. I didn't know what she mean by that. But now I understand. Case FE such and such and case FE other such and such is both motherfucking Biz and motherfucking with the girl and the other girl. He got two cases with these girls, man.
Until there has been opportunity to consider the pre-sentence report and other evidence. Number 9, I declare that no officer or employee of the state or county or Commonwealth's attorney office or anyone else has made any promise to me that I would receive a lighter sentence or probation if I would plead guilty. In addition, no one has threatened me and thereby caused or influenced me to plead guilty. So it was his decision. 10. After having discussed the matter with my attorney, I do freely and voluntarily enter a plea of guilty pursuant to Alford versus North Carolina to the offense of sexual battery S 18.2-67.4 FE-2005-825 and waive my rights to a trial by jury and request the court to hear all matters of law and fact. Signed by me in the presence of my attorney this 3rd day of October 2005. And there you see his signature right here. R. Alterberry. He signed off on it.
Signed off on it.
So like I said, certificate.
Shout out to the chat. He signed off on it. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your votes in. Did Biz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria? Did he or did he not? I'm not asking for nothing else. Based on the evidence.
The evidence is going to show.
Based on the evidence, is it true that Biz101 pled guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
He did. According to his admission, he did. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Now, before we leave, we're gonna check out Mr. Kwame Brown. We're gonna check out Mr. Brown and see what his reaction to this false information was. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. My bad.
At Swagtastic donated $2 through Super Chat.
Shout out to the chat. Hold on. Let me get this video. The name of this video by Kwame Brown is called Kwame Brown React to Kidz101 being vindicated by the truth on Armando Black. I'm gonna read it again. The name of this video is called Kwame Brown Reacts to Kidz101 being vindicated by the truth on Armando Black. Damn.
Lord of mercy.
Dang, that shit crazy. Mr. Brown believes that Biz got vindicated. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I wanted to go live. What's up, Evo? Yeah, I wanted to go live without being interrupted, so this can be on record.
He wanted this to be on record. Well, god damn it, it is. That shit is on record. Did you hear this guy? He said trust me, Kwame, this is one of them things you ain't want on record, nigga. You ain't want this on the record.
What's up, Evo? Yeah, I wanted to go live without being interrupted, so this can be on record. Man, we ain't worried about no disrespectful drunk ladies that do the same thing they do on YouTube. I just want to give y'all a news flash. In real life, though, ain't nobody falling for that. I go talk to assistant principals that's females, commissioners.
Shout out to Jenny. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Jenny gifted 20 memberships to the Wabbittube network. Lord of mercy. Look like I'm all motherfucking membered out this bitch. Shout out to Jenny. Thank you, Jenny.
There's all kind of flash. In real life, though, ain't nobody falling for that. I go talk to assistant principals that's females, commissioners, all kind of people that's females, and they don't act like y'all. So the women that tried to get up here and get a sound bite because you disrespecting me, women, men alike, they know who I am. If you disrespect me, you gonna be disrespected. So we not doing that. When my brand has been directly involved, not involved, but directly mentioned with SA and grape and all that crap that they tried to attach my brand to.
Listen to this nigga. When my brand is attached to grape and SA and all the things. Nigga, you can't escape it now, boy. That nigga, now it's attached. Boy, and I'm gonna make sure you carry that motherfucking bag, boy. I'm gonna make sure you carry that shit like a purse, nigga. Hey, nigga. Now hey, I'm gonna make sure you hold that motherfucking bag, boy.
They're not involved, but directly mentioned with SA and grape and all that crap that they tried to attach my brand to. You goddamn right, I'm coming up on the panel and I'm going to interrupt a dumbass nigga that's trying to deflect, and I'm going to mention what needs to be mentioned. That the reason why they are...
You know what he talking about? He's talking about me going on a panel. I believe that's this. I might have hit at the panel, and he had come on the panel. I think it was Biz panel, and Kwame came up.
Attack this man is because it's all about who we like, and they don't like me or they stop liking me. So that means everybody around me, they start placing narratives on without evidence, without nothing. They attacked this man. They called his job. They tried to get him fired. And then they said Kwame likes to keep guys like that around. A situation that happened years ago. And newsflash.
At Marshall Chambers 6348 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Stay on these niggas next
Shout out to
says.
Big Marshall. I ain't playing with them.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm
God
not.
damn it, I'm not. God damn it, I'm not.
Guys like that around. Something that, a situation that happened years ago. And newsflash, YouTube and a moderator stick is not a job. For those of you who don't know, YouTube is free. You don't get paid to be a moderator. You don't have to come in someone's chat. It is not a workplace. It is a free social media app.
God of mercy.
And what you guys are turning YouTube into is a joke. What some of these people call content is a joke.
Kwame. Boy in tears, man. Shout out to the chat.
And that's why YouTube have changed their policies in so many different ways, because most of these Negroes are a joke. You guys wake up every single day to find out how to fuck with somebody else for no reason. And then when you get called on said BS, because you need a check on the 21st, you just move right along and come up with some more BS.
Dang.
Salute to you, damn D. But yeah, and anybody see that lady Tamika in any one of my chats, block her. She is no longer welcome on my channel. If she do come, don't let her on none of my channels. Let her sit over there with the drunk, angry folks that just sit around in life and critique other people and be disrespectful.
God damn, Tamika. Tamika. God damn, Tamika.
No!
Kwame made an announcement on your ass, nigga. Kwame made an announcement on your ass. What the fuck you did? Whatever you said pissed that nigga off. That nigga made a public announcement on your ass. Tamika, why you fucking with Kwame, man? Hey, that's a fact, daughter of Zion. At least you can't find Tamika name on no shit like this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
God damn, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat.
Right along and come up with some more BS. Salute to you, damn D. But yeah, and anybody see that lady Tamika in any one of my chats, block her. She is no longer welcome on my channel. If she do come, don't let her on none of my channels. Let her sit over there with the drunk, angry folks that just sit around in life and critique other people and be disrespectful. Stay that way. Stay that way. I don't have no time for it. And we're going to get more and more and more short with the negative people that don't know how to have a conversation that's disrespectful, that get
At Marshall
online and
Chambers
just get disrespectful.
6348 donated
Especially if you're a female. We ain't
$4.99
gonna
through
have,
Super
we're
Chat.
gonna have
Critique other
zero
people
tolerance
and
for
be
that.
very
You
disrespectful?
hit my panel
Sounds
and you
like a
doing
all the
all this
smoke Sunday
aggressive
Greenlight
talking
panel to
and you
me.
being
Man shrugging
disrespectful, but you
emoji.
claim that you
Thoughtful
want
face
respect,
emoji.
we're gonna have zero tolerance for that. We're getting you out of here quick. In the chat too. We're gonna get you up out of here.
Damn.
But we tired of having this dynamic of certain black women that come around and be disrespectful to black men. And then you guys act as if some man is supposed to acquiesce to disrespect. I won't do it. If you disrespect me, you're gonna get disrespected. Point blank, period. We got too many examples of real women in my chat. Miss Yo Thoughts just stepped in the building. Salute to you. Tupac stepped in the building. Salute to you, Tupac. We got real women that step in the building and they ain't nothing
Salute to you, Tupac. Salute to you, Tupac. We got real women.
but respected. Miss Alexandria, a lot of women, but the ones that do not act like women and simply think that because they have a vagina, a birthing spot, what they call it now, birthing
Birthing
place,
spot.
but they taking away all the real women rights while uplifting the negative behaved women. So we not gonna deal with that over here. We're gonna uplift real women and real situations. We don't even want them type of back and forth encounters over here. If you a woman and you acting like that, you up out of here. If we ask you to calm down, chill out, let somebody finish, and you got a motor mouth, you out of here. We're not doing it no more. The optics alone, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you women trying to cancel men just because you're got a vagina. If you're disrespectful, you're out of here. And we ain't gonna 86K you. We gonna give you 3 4 days. We gonna give you 72 hours to think about it. We giving you 72 hours to think about it every time you get disrespectful. That go for a burnt lip lady, that go for 19-year-old, any one of them that come over to my panel, if they do it one time, 72-hour ban.
Oh,
I'm
Lord
tired of
have
this
mercy.
game that
Lord
they
have
playing,
mercy.
being disrespectful and expecting the most respect in the world. We ain't doing that no more.
Kwame's supposed to be niggas'
And
father.
and and ladies, Miss Akimi, did y'all see him do it? Fly him out of here faster than he can say hot you. Donna, I see you in here. That's moonlight. Yes, you will be flown out. We give you 72 hours, 48 hours. We gonna give you something. You want to give him 48 hours? Oh, 3 days. Okay, yeah. We gonna give him. No, we want to give him 72 hours, Miss Your Thought. Yeah, tally up the days on that. Give him 72 hours. We want him 72. We don't even want to give him 48. We want him 72. Yeah, we want 72 hours. We want 72. Got to give him enough time to think about it. Oh, oh, Donna is not for moon pie? Oh, I thought that was moon pie.
God. Shout out to Donna 2455. God damn, Donna. You almost got some moonlight backlash because they nigga thought you was moonlight. God damn.
Oh, oh, Donna is not for moon pie? Oh, I thought that was moon pie. Oh, that's just her. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought that was moon pie. Never mind. I've been watching somebody. I've been watching somebody page their community wall. But yeah, we gonna get all these people up out of here. These people are exhausting. I'm tired of these waste of time people. We give them 72 hours. Now that I had this peace and serenity, I'm mad she broke up my peace doing all that loud talking. I ain't say nothing to this woman. I come up on the
Oh,
panel, I'm talking straight to a dude. Look at nigga, shut up. We don't want to hear all that bullshit you talking about. I'm talking straight to the guy. You don't need to come up here and be disrespectful. Who do you think you are? I wasn't talking to you, ma'am. Wasn't talking to you. That would be. Do y'all understand how out of
I don't
order
think that
that
was
is?
me. It's probably
If
somebody
two
else. One of
women
the
are
girls.
up there, hey, B, hey, chick, you this and that. Imagine me.
At
Shout
Marshall
out to Big
Chambers
Marshall.
6348 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Gives speech about being disrespectful and calls a lady burnt lip lady at the same time. SMH, man shrugging emoji, thoughtful face emoji, Quimmy Brown.
Yeah, shout out to Big Marshall for that super chat. Big Marshall said, give speech about being disrespectful and calls the lady burnt lip lady at the same time. Shaking my head. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown.
He jumping in and telling me, hey, you don't disrespect her like that. I don't got nothing to do with that. Especially it ain't her panel. Now, if Armando stepped in and said, hey, this is my panel, we ain't doing that. That's one thing. It's his panel.
Hold on. I ain't got that. Hold on. I don't got this. I think that. Hold on. Let me see something. Nah, this is. Hold on, let me see. Let me see something. This is after Connecticut. This is after Connecticut. But I'm gonna still play it. Fuck it. This is actually after Connecticut because I'm like I don't got Kwame on the panel with Moonlight. So this is after Connecticut. So when we get to Connecticut, we'll see that one. This is after Connecticut. So Connecticut comes out about 2 or 3 weeks later, and this is after that. I'll probably go back over this after. Shout out, shout out to Lambo's Zone was gifted a membership by Jenny. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to King Specters. Yeah, this one right here might be after because what
At
he's
King
saying.
Spectives donated $5 through Super Chat. Says this was when you went up to ask how easy was it to get the paperwork.
I think that has to be the Connecticut thing. So this has to be after Connecticut. Shout out to King Spectres. This video here would have to be after he Armando released the Connecticut paperwork because that didn't happen in the Virginia shit. And I remember him coming up on the panel. All that happened in the Connecticut shit. So this has to be the live after Armando released the Connecticut big reveal. So uh, that's what this is. So I don't have one with him for VA. I thought this was right after VA, but based on what he's saying and everything I'm hearing and me remembering what happened, this is right after the Connecticut reveal. What you said, Tamika? Know what? What you remember, Tamika? You was there. You know, because all these videos are not in order. Some of them are. He edited it out. Who edited it out? Oh, you said Armando edited it out for the Connecticut one though. All right, when we get to Connecticut big reveal, we'll see. Because I'll come back. You said this the same live? The one with the VA? Because I saw all the way to. You said he edited it out? Hmm. I think that's Connecticut. I think that's Connecticut. You sure? I think that's Connecticut. If I check Connecticut, we might all have been on that panel. Let me see something. Tamika is the Connecticut one, bro. Look, we all up there. It's the Connecticut shit. Look, we all up there, bro. That's the one. That's the one he took. Look, Kwame up here. Look, Kwame right up here. It's the Connecticut one. So this live is after the Connecticut. Look, we all up here on that one. This is the Connecticut one. We all up here. Barbie, every fucking body up here on the Connecticut one. You know what I mean? So this definitely has to be after the Connecticut one because we all up there. Me, you, Kwame, every fucking body up there. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be the Connecticut one.
Not a great.
So when we get to Connecticut paperwork, we'll do that. But I'm gonna still go over this video. So it's a short video. I'll go back over it when we read Connecticut. But fuck it, since I already started it, let's do it.
18-year-old, any one of them that come over to my panel, if they do it one day, I'm talking to you. That would be. Do y'all understand how out of yeah, Russell? I thought that was moon pie because I can't say it on this channel. But salute to you, Russell. Yeah, but man, these people crazy, man. These people are crazy.
You know what? Since he ain't start speaking about it yet, I'm gonna leave it there. Since he ain't start speaking about it yet, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave that for after we do the Connecticut one. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. So let me see. Let me see what Brownskin Lady was talking about. And we're gonna do a few minutes of this real quick, and then we out of here. Remember the live that we saw with Brownskin Lady? This was she did a Biz Receipts continue. She did a part 2. I'm gonna just go through a little bit of it, and then we're gonna get out of here. Because Biz needs to answer some questions. Like, Biz, you got questions
Marshall
to
Chambers 6348 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. This was definitely after, because the part they talking about it was edited out because some of us started to call out Armando for protecting Biz.
Oh, don't worry, I got all that shit. I believe I got all that parts. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Big Marshall. He said this was definitely after, because the part they talking about, it was edited out because some of us started to call out Armando for protecting Biz. Well, I believe I got the motherfucking the one.
Oh, mercy, mercy me.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the graphic guard. Shout out to the graphic guard. Shout out to the graphic guard. Graphic guard. Hold on before I get to that. Shout out to it is what it is.
This one right here, this is telling you that she was fucking not being honest. When you say he admitted to some consensual shit, right?
Still on that list.
Listen,
He said he paid his lawyer. Public defender just kept you on order. 17 years, that's life on the border. Updating your pick every two, that's torture. Talking like you ain't like the mothers. Boy, shut up, you just like others. The lies catching up can't cover. Unhinged creep trying to smother. Alexa play touch. Yeah, that's what he did. He said getting the brain sick. Might offend again. Hide your wives and kids. Kidz101 on the loose unhinged. Face red, there's a beat full of sin.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
No contract. Touch that girl. Ain't no comeback. Some contact. Stay on that list. 17 years. You know what it is. Filthy. What lawyer you know keep track like that? If you innocent, you be off that Mac. But every 2 years, gotta flick that snap. Ain't free, you just stuck in your past. Claim you a victim, bruh. You the predator. Monster in disguise, you a regular. Saying you a man, but you move like a senator. All them secrets just making you sinister. Some contact.
Lord have mercy. Shout out to the graphic guard. Lord have mercy. Hey. Shout out to the chat. This shit crazy. Hey, nigga, this shit crazy. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the drop queen. Oh. Fucking say what's up. Say what's up, nigga. We doing dark Wabbittube right now. Fuck that shit. I ain't playing no more. I ain't got no more time to play, nigga. I heard they killed the baby rabbit, y'all. I heard this motherfucking yellow crayon. That motherfucking yellow Crayola chalk, nigga. That motherfucking banana in pajama over there killed the motherfucking baby, nigga. We gonna get you, boy. We gonna motherfucking get you, boy. You fucking corn on the cob, nigga. We gonna get you, boy. We gonna fucking get, hey, Biz101, nigga. I got you. I got something for you, nigga. Hey, boy. Yo, nigga, we gonna avenge the motherfucking baby, bro. Yes, we gonna avenge the fucking baby, boy. We coming to drag you out that motherfucking truck, nigga. I'm putting you right in that motherfucking asphalt you be putting down all day, nigga. I'm putting you down, nigga. I'm putting you the fuck down, white boy. Hey, nigga. The black community, we don't want you no more, nigga. Hey, we don't want you no more. You gonna have to call your other side of the family to get you, nigga. I'm coming for you, nigga. Biz is on, bitch. You 2% milk, motherfucker, you not all the way white, not all the way black, motherfucker. You half and half milk, you motherfucking low-fat milk, you bitch. You decaffeinated coffee ass nigga. Hey, Biz, when I catch your motherfucking not so black, not so white ass motherfucker, I'ma get you, boy. I'ma fucking get you, Biz. Nigga, we avenging the fucking baby. You motherfucking rat, you. You motherfucking lab rat, you white rat, you albino fucking possum, you. You're going too far now, Biz. You're going too far, boy. I ain't playing no more, Biz. Not for the fucking baby, nigga. Biz, it's motherfucking on. I'm flattening your tires on the fucking truck. Biz, I'm scratching the bands. I'm scratching the fucking bands, nigga. Biz, I'm writing my motherfucking name in the bands. King Wabbit on the side of that bitch, nigga. I'm busting the windows out your fucking car, nigga. I'm motherfucking spray painting your house, nigga. Biz, I'ma fuck you up, boy. Biz, I'ma get you, nigga. I'm gonna get you, sucker. You think you gonna get away with this? You think, nigga, you done brought out the Wabbit motherfucking demon, nigga. The motherfucking Wabbit demon did. Biz, did you think you could kill the fucking baby and get away with it? Rising up the Wabbit Avengers. Wabbit Avengers, nigga. We gonna assemble, Biz. We gonna fucking assemble, nigga. We gonna avenge the motherfucking baby, nigga. We gonna avenge the motherfucking baby, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Brown's Committee, man. I'm gonna give us a few minutes and then we gonna get up out of here. Shout out to the chat. Biz, you got some fucking explaining to do, nigga. Don't try to explain to me, motherfucker. And make sure y'all get y'all votes in. Based on everything that we've learned, did Kidz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria?
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Did he plead guilty to that or no? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
The hood, that's what this club's for. Try them booty bitches and the fucking men without my everybody has to come over here. I want to say it. If your feelings get hurt, go to church or something. If be cool or not. If you don't like it, bye, bitch. Let me go ahead and help you. You can't even be nice to people. You can't have conversations because y'all are fucking weird. Y'all switch up too much for me. I'd rather consistency.
I don't want to hear this shit no more. Brown skin lady, this was your content back then? Ah, man. So as soon as I press play, I want to stop this shit already. God damn, this is the quality. This shit is terrible.
All over the place. Yeah. With your own shit. Don't bring shit to me. That makes me mad. Okay? Myself and I left me, but not the same.
I'm about to stop this.
Like it wasn't normal for people to be shooting and stuff and like stuff. It's about them feeling important. I'm gonna takes to be a diva.
Ex-girl daughter, he didn't got motherfuckers channels clapped, but you got motherfuckers running over there, goddamn sucking up to this fucking junkie, a fucking shitty booty junkie, and that
niggas they talking about some shitty booty. The fuck? Most straight men, Garrett. Most straight men would be uncomfortable saying the shit that you saying.
All right, I ain't doing it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. We gonna let this one do what it do. I'm gonna get up off these streets. Tell Biz go live and motherfucking explain that he's not the person that sexually abused Victoria when she was 14 years old. Let's hear that nigga explain that shit.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterberry did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Brown Skin Lady. But yeah, I ain't doing that. Shout out to the chat. Wabbits, we getting up out this house, man. We leaving. Thank you everybody for rocking out. Thank you for coming out. Oh shit, I didn't even. Hold on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. He said, "Did his voice get high over the years? He turned into more of a bitch. He turned into more and more of a bitch." I said, "You need to waterboard Biz to admit he wrongdoing." Pow, 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 as it says. Shit. Make sure y'all check out the drop battle on the 27th, the 24th, one of them days. August 24th. Make sure y'all check out the drop battle. And never forget, ladies and gentlemen, that Kidz101 sexually abused Victoria and Shakira, man.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Yeah, listen, never forget like 9/11, man. Never forget like 9/11. The voice battle, my bad. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. Shout out to the YouTube streets, man. It's crazy out here, you know.
I wish I had 10,000 tongues just to thank you. If I were Chinese, I'd say oh dear. If I were Danish, I'd say mangatakt. If I were Italian, I'd say grazia. If I were Hebrew, I'd say toda raba. If I were Greek, I would say eucharisto. If I were Japanese, I'd say domo arigato. If I were Portuguese, I'd say obrigado. If I were Spanish, I'd say muchas gracias. If I were German, I'd say danke schön. If I were French, I'd say merci beaucoup. If I were Russian, I'd say spasiba. If I were Kenyan, I'd say ashanta. If I were Nigerian, I'd say eshe pupo. If I were Zulu, I'd say ingia bonga. If I were Sutu, I'd say keyali boha. If I were deaf, I'd say, but since I am who I am, and I got what I got, and I feel what I feel, I'll just say thank you, amen.
Amen. Thank you, amen. Shout out to the chat, Lord of mercy. It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the end of the show, the end of the presentation. It's unfortunate that some of these people, are so blinded by stardom and fame that they lie to themselves. Shout out to Highly Favored. She wish she could send me to law school. Shout out to the Cash App. Shout out to the Cash App. Lord of mercy. Shout out to the excellent opening argument council. Shout out to the chat. I'm getting out of here, man. I appreciate everybody. We rocked out. You know how we do. I'm still working, you know what I mean? We still got more makeovers to do. We got the Connecticut big reveal coming up. You know what I mean? We got the Connecticut big reveal. Good thing we went back to the VA big reveal so that we can get a good understanding. And what we understand is that Biz sexually abused them girls, man.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Definitely, there's one thing we found out, or we got clear, is that Biz sexually abused them girls. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna end the poll. We got 207 votes in the poll. 207 votes. Did Kidz101 plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria? 207 votes, ladies and gentlemen. 95% of the people said yes. Kidz101 did plead guilty to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria, and 4% said no. And let's get an idea of the numbers here. We got 207. So that's 196 people. 196 people agrees that Biz did plead guilty to to sexually abusing a 14-year-old named Victoria. Seems like 10 or 11 people did not see this.
About the 20th day of September 2004 in the county of Fairfax, R.W. Alterbury did sexually abuse Miss Victoria.
Yeah. Seems like they didn't hear it. It's not what we believe or what we think or what we want to be true. What is the fact? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you guys and get up out this house. Oh.
Bad, bad, bad.